untouchable empire. Lift us higher, higher. Ali and Fati, bring truth to the streets. We stand for the people, never fall, never retreat. Untouchable empire. We don't break. We rise higher every step we take. We move with the grace. Power to the people, that's a look on our face. We don't fall, we don't run, we don't hide. Stand on truth, yeah, we walk with pride. Fame don't move us, we built on honor. Heart of a king, real warrior armor. Empower the world, that's the mission tonight. Untouchables. Yeah, we always do what's right. From the city to the globe, we shift that tone. Building up lives with a righteous throne. We step in the storm and walk through the fire. Why? Cause we God made, born to rise higher. Hands up, hands up. If you feel that every move we make. Through the fire, we rise higher. Touch, him play.
Hey girl, you watch Ali and the Untouchables? Nah, girl, they talk too much.
Man, this about man, they talk too much.
They talk too much. Too much for real.
They talk too much, Habibi.
They talk too much.
Y'all talk too much.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Back to another Ali Boombaye. We got our sister Mimi. We got our sister Roses. My brother Peaky was in the back. We have some more people coming up as well too.
Yesterday afternoon at
hey y'all.
How y'all doing, man? What's going on, Mimi? What happened to your mic? You can't be, you got to come correct, Mimi. But we're going to try to have ourselves another phenomenal show, another phenomenal conversation, and hopefully people will be more intentional and honest in these conversations than they are dishonest, you know, especially the icebreaker we got today, because Mimi done dropped the bomb on a lot of sisters as well too. So I'm gonna play a video and then I'm gonna ask the question. Okay, all right, we're gonna play a video, then we're gonna ask the question. But before we do that, Mimi, put your Cash App in the back for me real quick. Smell the Roses, can you put your Cash App in the back as well too? Make sure y'all support the sisters when they're part of the show, for giving their contributions, their voices, and their perspectives on the show is valuable, regardless of whether you agree with them or whether you disagree with them as well too. When they're speaking, when they're sharing their observations as well too, and encounters is extremely valuable. So if you could please support our sisters, okay? Hit Smell the Roses on $ Smell the Roses 25. All right. And then my sister Mimi, I know you be giving out that Cash App now, Mimi. You're taking a little too long to put the Cash App in the back. Is $MN capital N nails. So MNN nails, and I put that in pride. I did it again. You know, go support our sister Smell the Roses and our sister Mimi as well. Okay. And don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the share button. Don't forget to help us reach our goals. The like button and the hype button and the subscribe button, all at the bottom, they all free. Okay. It's all
Make sure
free.
you like, make sure you hype, and make sure you subscribe to the homie Ali. It's free.
And then my brother through the Fire podcast already hit our sister Roses with the $5 super chat. Nothing but support for the road.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still want to party.
All right.
Thank you for the $5. We were all born to be untouchable.
Okay,
Thank you through the fire.
Let's start with our first. Here we go. The first. Here we go. Y'all ready? Okay.
And that you don't want to hear, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Broke women date differently. And nobody wants to say that out loud. Nobody wants to hear that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. When your money is off, when your money is funny, your standards start to shift. Your standards start to shift. They do. You start being more understandable. You start to tolerate things that you know you shouldn't and you wouldn't, other than you don't have no money. You don't even like them and you know you don't like them. You like them because you don't have no money. And why? Why is this? Financial stress will cause you to make emotional decisions. No savings, not everything feels urgent. When you have no cushion, not even $500, you're literally moving as a woman out of fear. You're moving because you don't know what to do. You don't have anything in alignment. And another thing, codependency is going to limit you every single time. Every single time. Because if you can't walk away freely, if you can't walk away, can't leave certain situations because you can't afford to, even in dating, you don't like it, but you have a bill due. We definitely play around with it, but the truth is, if your money is not right as a woman, your life is not right. If you cannot afford to take care of yourself and what you want to do and what looks right for you, nothing's going to be right. And until you fix that, you will forever be choosing men, jobs, people out of survival and not from power. And this is why I created my guide. After being in banking for so many years and seeing women with men with so much money, but not having separate accounts, not having anything on their credit report, when that shit is over, they are done. My guide literally helps you get your money right, teaches you how to save, teaches you how to become stable, how to invest, how to fix your credit, how to get your business credit. And I brought up men earlier, but the mindset of lack, transferable, not just with men, just with your life. I need you to stop dating from lack, stop living from lack, and that's going to change when you get your money right.
So I think y'all get the gist of that, right? Are broke women more prone to tolerate men and lie to men? And we'll start with Mimi because she's the one that started this as well too. She said broke women actually are lying to men about how they truly feel. What you can start off, my sister Mimi. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I brought that up because I just I do believe that it is true. A lot of times women, and not necessarily like 100% broke women, but women who are not financially stable in their own bank accounts, their own life, all of that stuff. I think a lot of times they do tend to deal with men that they may or may not deal with if they had their own money. Like they tolerate a lot more because they're getting older and they're just like, look, I gotta have a man, or they're a pick me that just wants to have a man. But at the end of the day, I think if you have your own money and you're financially stable as a woman, you're a little bit more picky when it comes to choosing a man or deciding on what you're willing to deal with versus what you're not willing to deal with. Because when you do have financial stability and you're not counting on a man to pay a bill or pay all your bills or take care of you in general, you might speak up on certain things, or you might act differently. Okay, you won't necessarily fall in line with what that man wants you to do. And I think that that's unfortunate for a lot of women. that they are not financially stable and they have to bow down to a man. Now, I say this all the time. I am not a feminist by any means. Okay. I've said this before that the feminist movement stole a lot of things from me. Okay. When it comes to my younger years, I did the whole independent woman thing, but at the end of the day, it also kept me from not having to deal with men who were trying to control me, and I could do my own thing as far as life was concerned because I had my own money. But again, I think I'm different than most women in that matter. I think a lot of women do depend on men, and this is in so many different levels, like even on a lower level of on the totem pole when it comes to how much money they make. I don't want to say low class, but the class levels as far as money is concerned. Women deal with men all the time when they might both not have a lot of money, but they deal with a man who mistreats them or cheats on them or goes out every night or does whatever he does because they need him to pay their rent or their car note. And it's, it goes up from there. Even women with money probably deal with those problems when they're dealing with a man that has more money than them. I don't know. But I know it makes life a lot easier to have your own money. You can just say, you know what? I'm not putting up with this. I'm moving on. I'll find somebody else or deal with somebody who'll treat me better. But that's just my take on it.
Okay. My sister Roses, do you believe that that like broke women are more prone to tolerate men and lie to them?
No.
Oh, nice. Oh, why do you say that?
Because I think that if you broke, well, okay. I think that, there's probably out of 100 broke women, I would say there's probably 20 of them that will fall in line because they're broke and they don't want to be destitute. They're depending on that man to eat. They're depending on that man to put gas in their car and pay their car note and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I think they're just as unruly, whether they're broke or if they have a little bag. I've seen broke women that should shut up and be quiet act a damn fool. And it's that this man is gonna leave you. If you keep this up, you ain't gonna have a pot to piss in. But they act just as bad. 95% of the women on TikTok, I think, are broke. And you see how they get up there and they talk and they act a damn fool. I don't see them in Porsche trucks, sitting in their cars, shooting videos. I don't see that. I see them struggling, shooting videos, always crying, talking about how they can't get a man to do right. And I look at it like, well, you can't get a man to do right by you because you got a stank attitude.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I know not broke, but just not living paycheck to paycheck, and they don't even accept the help from somebody that's their equal. They'll put him through the ringer, and you would be better off with 2 paychecks in one house, but you choose to be rude and unruly and struggle on your own with your own stuff. Yeah, I see that a lot more.
Well, that kind of changes the conversation when you say they're equal because they're both broke. So neither one of them can deal with, have to deal with the other. I was speaking more on a level of if you're, and there's levels to broke too, right? Because, of course you've got your destitute. I'm on food stamps, living in public housing broke. And then you're still getting money, right? So then there's the level of the medium level where maybe he's got a better job than you and you're the at-home mother, right? And you don't really work, but you still have skills. And then of course there's the super rich man that takes on the chick who he met at McDonald's. I don't know, a Tyler Perry movie type situation. You know what I mean? There's different levels to it. So I think when you say they're equal and they're going at each other, that kind of changes the conversation. Because I'm saying there's always in a dynamic of a relationship, there's usually always going to be somebody who probably is making a little more money than the other person, I think in that situation, you don't really have a leg to stand on when it comes to, if you're just going back and forth with each other, because nobody is really has the upper hand. But in the general sense where somebody has a major upper hand, I think a lot of women put up with a lot of stuff. And I see what you're saying, Smell the Roses, that there are women out here that ain't got a pot to piss in and will still go back and forth with a man because they just can't shut up, and they just don't want to, they just don't want to get any act right. But I'm speaking in the sense of more of women who they really can't live the lifestyle that their man is providing for them without that man's finances. And so if it's flipped, it's basically the same thing. I think women who make way more money than their man, and that's probably one of the reasons why men don't like to date women that make way more money than their man. But you can't leave them chicks out. They need love too, right?
No, but are we saying that most men who have money mistreat their women? Like when you said that if a woman is broke, she's more open to tolerating.
I think if you use the word mistreat, that's taking it to a whole
okay. So take the mistreat away.
I think maybe you deal with the fact that he's corny as hell, and you just you're just like, oh my God, he's so fucking corny. The joke he says is just boring, but you're dealing with him because you're like, you laugh because you just want to be, not an unruly woman.
But what is a woman? So this is what I'm trying to clarify. What is a woman supposed to tolerate from a man? So you're saying they're more willing to tolerate things from men, and you're bringing cheating.
Well, I think in that case, like with what I just said, I think that she didn't really like him to begin with. You know what I'm saying? If you don't laugh at his corny jokes because it makes you smile and you think he's you like him through his corny jokes, then you don't really like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then if you
cringe every time he says something, it's like,
right.
Well, you really like
but listen what you're saying, Mimi. That women's more open to tolerate things from men that they may not like when they're broke.
Yeah.
But then if she likes a man, if a man gets money and he gets his bread up, does she actually like and tolerate him because she likes him, or she's tolerating him because he has money?
I think that's situational. But
no, you can't do it. No, Mimi, you can't do that. Nah. You committed all the way to, hey, these women are only tolerating these men. Hold up, I'm fuzzy wuzzy. Hold on, real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on to your britches. Yeah. Hold on to your britches, Mimi. I'm coming right back because you gotta work that one. Hold on.
You about to drill me.
He gonna try to hold you to the ropes, Mimi.
That's all right. I drank a little coffee right before this. I got a little energy.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah, it's better now.
Crystal clear now.
So Mimi, you stepped in the hole. There was a hole in the street, and you stepped in it. Now you're in this hole, right? You said, "Hey, women only tolerating the behaviors from y'all, even though y'all corny and y'all corny and got some money. Oh, excuse me, they're broke. They're tolerating your behaviors because they're broke. But if she's only tolerating your behaviors because you got money, in either case, does the woman actually like the man, or does she like the fact that he has money? Because to man's understanding, women actually like us when we're broke. When you have less, you'll get to see if the woman likes you or not, right? But you're saying if she's broke, that she's only tolerating you because she don't have no money, but she actually doesn't like this guy. So what do women actually like the men because they like men, or do they actually like the man because of their finances? Because that's what you just said, and Fatty's pointed out, right? Mimi is conforming to the red pill talking point. I wonder what's the disagreement. And remember, that's a red pill talking point. Remember, we were talking about the manosphere and red pill. I wonder what's the disagreement. Women with no money will tolerate more. Women look at men as assets. The more money, the more they comply. So do the women actually like the men, or do they actually like the money, Mimi?
I mean, I think that's a simple answer. I think that women who date men with money specifically because they have money like the money. Right. In the manosphere, y'all, and I say y'all loosely, I don't mean you, but men in the manosphere think that women only look for men with money. Right. That's all the talking point, that we're gold diggers and we only want men with money. But what happens when
Hypergamous.
No. What did you say? So that's what the red pill says, that women are looking for men with money.
Right.
What did you say?
Well, my whole conversation was that women with money have more control over their life, and they don't make such they don't settle as much as women who don't have money.
No. Mimi, do women behave better with men when they have money and they're broke?
When the woman has money and
no.
Or when the man has money and they're broke.
This is what Smell the Roses responded to you. When the woman is broke and he has money, they behave better. When she gets money and has her own money, she acts worse to the guy.
I think that may be 100% true. Yes.
So what's the difference between what Red Pill saying and what you said, Mimi? That's all. No, think about Mimi. You said that she acts worse to you when she has her own money.
I think in general, yes, I think a woman would do that.
Right.
If he was broke, because it's not okay for a man to be broke, right?
No, don't go that far, Mimi. Don't go that far yet. We ain't get the red pill. That's red pill. Now that's second red pill point you made. Okay. First one, you said that the woman's gonna treat you better based on your finances and hers. The more money she has, the less she needs you.
I think she won't tolerate the things that she used to tolerate. I think the true her will come out when she has money and he doesn't, or he makes less. Yeah, I agree.
So when you say tolerate and you say she'll treat this man worse, then you would have to concede with the red pill talking. That's one. The second one,
I agree with that. I'm not saying that's wrong.
Does red pill say that men need money?
Red pill does say that men should make more money than a woman. Yes.
Did you just say that too?
Did I just say it in those exact words?
Not really. You said men need money.
No, men in the red pill on the here. When I say that, what I'm saying is that as a woman who has her own money, I don't look for men with money. I'm not over here going, I will only date somebody who makes, double what I make, because that's not in, a plethora of men.
No. So you would date a broke guy.
I don't have an issue dating a man that I don't necessarily date people's bank accounts. I more or less look at their potential to do.
Mimi, this is Ali right in front of you. This is Ali. Mimi, would you date a broke guy?
Broke is again.
The things you no. Mimi,
living in his car. No,
Mimi, you a grown woman.
No.
Mimi,
I'm not dating a broke guy.
Hold on, Mimi. I can tell you've been through some things in your life, and you ain't going back to whatever that was that held you down, right? Are you going to tolerate?
How can you tell? Hold on, wait a minute.
I can tell the energy is like when you say, "Hey, when I got my money, I ain't got to tolerate nothing." So I'm asking.
And I don't.
Exactly. So would you be open in your life now, in your maturity now, to date a broke guy?
No, I don't believe that men should be. I told you I agree with that red pill talking point. I don't think that men should be broke, but I do think that women, when they have more, let's just say it's a single woman, right? Not a woman in a relationship, a single woman that has her own money. If she meets a guy, let's not even put his finances into it. Let's just say there's certain things she's dating him. She doesn't know all that information yet. She might not tolerate certain things from, she's not going to tolerate certain things that a man that's broke, or she would tolerate from a man with money. It's just depends on the situation.
But the thing that the eye opener is that she would treat you better. What you're saying, if she needs you. If
she doesn't need you, don't you think that's the nature of all things?
No, it can't be, because a man's going to treat you good regardless, right? A man with money and a man without money, y'all will say that men be more prone to mistreating you if you have money, but most men are going to respect you whether they got money or not. He may cheat and step out like you said, but most men are love treating their woman good whether they have money or no money.
You brought up the wrong thing.
No, I did. So
cheating is a no. And
that's fine. That's why I said we're gonna leave it over there. Most men don't cheat, so it's a moot point, right? What I'm saying is that whether a man is broke or not, he feel his ego is stroked by how he treats his woman, and he talks about it in society. Like men love bragging about what they do for their woman. The more they make, the more they want to do for their woman, and the more they brag about it. The more the woman makes, as two women have conceded, the worse she's going to treat you and the less she's going to need you. So that's why I asked, do women actually like the man, or do they actually like his assets?
I think in general, women do not. They like the assets.
Oh man.
And I think that's unfortunate, to be honest. I think it's very unfortunate, but I do think it's true.
Right. So you agree with the red pill, Mimi?
I said that already. I do agree with that side of that aspect of the red pill. But again,
thank you. Hey, thank y'all. Hold on. Let me thank you so much for coming over to this. There's light over here. Okay, what were you about to say, Mimi? Go ahead.
No,
hey, hold on, Mimi. Hey, y'all, shout out to the 200 people in the building. Please like and subscribe, y'all. If you're feeling the show, if you're feeling the channels, if you support the people y'all looking at, please donate to the channels. Please like, please subscribe. Make sure you hit our sister Mimi's Cash App at MNN Nails. I would want to say .com, but it's not .com, and I keep putting it in the private chat.
MN Nails.
Yes. MM Nails. And see, like this, look, I swear Ali is addicted to tearing down women. Did I say anything? Did I say anything about tearing down women, Mimi, while you've been up here? Rose, have I said anything about
early yet? It's early yet.
we're actually finding common ground.
No, I agree. I agree.
So just remember, sister, whoever sent that, this for you.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
And if that's not a sister, then it must be a sister in a man's body. Okay, now back to the scheduled program, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure y'all help us with our super chat goals, our membership goals, and our Cash App goals. Hit the hype button, hit the like button. It's absolutely
Make sure you like, make sure you hype, and make sure you subscribe to the Homie Ali. It's free.
So Mimi. If we are saying that the women are after the man's assets, while the man don't mind separating his assets from himself to give to the woman, then how far are you going to take it to say when it comes to relationships, who would you say is the most problematic person in the relationship if the man is desiring the woman and the woman is desiring the assets?
I mean, I think I 100% think that it's toxic to be trying to be in a relationship with a man just because of how much money he makes. Now that also, I also don't believe a man should be broke either. Okay. But I don't think a woman should be striving to have a man that makes more money than her just because of the money. We got to think about what kind of future are you going to have if you're laying next to, when you're 90, somebody who all you cared about was his money. I mean, you might be comfortable in that nursing home or with that nurse that's taking care of you because of his money. But I personally, I'm a lover at heart. I just don't believe that all women are out here only dating men for their money. There are women out here that aren't doing that.
I know we ain't talking about all. Mimi, you said most, and we all conceded the most. We ain't talking about the minority. We talk about the most. So if most are dating for the money, there's gonna be a minority of men who get the women who don't date for money, and there's a lot of men just gonna be hurting out here because she's with you for your
it's
money.
Unfortunate.
What's going on, my brother Peaky? What's going on, family? You've been listening to the show?
I just tuned back in. Pardon me.
Is Peaky breaking up a little bit? Is he breaking up a little bit, or is it me?
I can hear him. I think
Smiley Rose, is he good to you?
You know what, Ali? You completely frozen. So there you go. You back. And
dang, it's me frozen. Okay, I'm gonna refresh again.
You frozen.
Okay, I think I'm better now. Yeah, Peaky good now. I think he moved.
Yeah.
So Smell the Roses and Mimi have made their they've conceded to certain arguments we were having. Do you think that broke women more prone to tolerate men and lie to them than women who have their own?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Why do you say that?
I think I mean, objectively, like if we're not talking about being in a relationship or not, I think if we just look at two types of women, women that play games and women that don't play games. Women that don't play games are typically more expensive. You know, they ask direct questions. Either you got it and you're going to spend it, or you don't got it and it's time for you to move around. But women that, you know, tend to play games, they go along with the fluff. You know, they can tell when a man is lying to them. They almost kind of see it as a position of like power, like sitting here looking at you, knowing that you lying, but I'm going to play along. So I agree. I think poor women.
Uh-oh.
Dang, he was cooking too.
Oh, go ahead. Go, Peaky. Oh no, Peaky, you dropped out and dropped back in. The last part.
Yeah, you cut out.
Oh, am I back? Am I good?
Yeah,
you good now.
It showed that I'm backstage, but let me. I don't
Now
know.
you back.
No, we just didn't hear the
now.
last thing you said. You said they'll look a woman in the face and lie, and a woman that says, you know, knows he's lying.
Yeah. Like
And
she
then
know
you
that
cut
she
out.
lying. You know, it's almost like a game. So I agree. I think that women that are poor they deal with, you know, bad behavior more than a woman that got her own.
No, but then why then what the sisters also conceded to is that the women are more accepting to not only bad behavior, they'll treat the men better when they're broke, versus the women when she get her own money, she's more prone to mistreat the man.
I don't think I understand what you're saying. What?
So our sister Mimi, she converted a red pill just about 5 minutes ago. she admitted that when women don't have assets, when they're broke, they're more kinder and they lie to men about how they truly feel about them. But when they have money, they don't need men and they'll mistreat the man and they'll talk to the men exactly how they truly feel, versus that when she doesn't have money. So she'll say the women with money can tend to be more toxic than the women who broke.
Yeah, I agree. I think yeah, you know what I'm saying, being able to take care of yourself. Those women that got money, they have a very low tolerance level. Like, and I'm not even talking about an intimate partner relationships, but even in like just platonic workplace relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like women that have money don't allow for us to use colorful words and, you know, go into in depth about details. It's like, listen, it don't take all of that. Just tell me what happened. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I think women that had their own are definitely, you know, quote unquote, more toxic. They have a lower tolerance level. They have more boundaries established. I feel like they play the game with something to lose.
Yes, but if both the women are treating us based off on our assets, do they actually like the man or do they like the assets? So if the broke woman treats you better because she ain't got no money, but the woman with money treats you worse because she got money, she don't need you, do they like the man because the man, or most of these women like the man because his assets?
Oh, it's 100%. You know what I'm saying? Assets. Like I had the thought the other day, you know, feminism has deepened indoctrination. You know what I'm saying? And life as we know it has always been about, you know, like this divine purpose that we individually have. You know what I'm saying? So people that come from money, they have the ability to attain like different certificates. You know, like you might meet a man who has, his family has money, come from a back, or a person, and they somehow managed to obtain a PhD. They're a pilot, you know what I'm saying? They are artists, you know, they've been so many places. But when you don't come from money, it seems like money is the motivation, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I agree 100%. I think a lot of this is transactional, even when it comes down to children. Like I was talking to some folks earlier today, and it's never about the kids. It's never about the man. It's about the means.
So then why should men today marry women if men are more willing to separate from their assets and give it to the woman, regardless of the predicament they're in, but the woman is less likely to give her cooperation or submission to man, regardless of the money as well too? Well, if she broke, she'll be more submissive. But why, if she has more money and she can see, I guess sometimes the man in the same playing field, she's less likely to cooperate or submit to the man? Why should men get married if she doesn't really want to submit to him, but she wants to submit to his money?
I think as a man, you should get married. It's really like, man, I'm telling you, this crazy that you asked me is because I was just thinking about this. I think it's more about how we go about the game, like how we play the game. We don't have to play a woman's game. It cannot be about money in our relationships. And, you know, at the end of the day, like as much as we entertain this conversation as men, we can take it to a point where it's like, hey, no, be quiet. I own your motherfucking ass. You sign the papers, we married, you belong to me.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? That's legally, it's okay. Like,
hold on, Peaky, you don't know, you never heard of no fault divorce?
I mean,
you never heard man come to the internet as much as we run these panels. He married the woman just for her to turn around and divorce him and take half.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the more that I learn and the more that I grow and I continue to attain assets, although that's a part of the system, you can still set yourself up to where that cannot happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not have it. Listen, if I can set myself up to where the federal government can't take my assets, you best believe I can set myself up to where a woman can't take my assets. You know, and I ain't trying to get too far away from the conversation, but I'm saying the system is the system and it's structured in a way to our benefit. We just don't know all the ways to play the game.
So why would you still suggest men to get married if they have to rely on something else outside the morality of the woman to be in a relationship? Like, why would we tell men if our daughters knowingly are getting in relationships and most men are putting their hands on them, most men are violating them, why would we continue to tell her to get married? Like, we wouldn't advise her to continue to get married. We try to do something to change the system. So why is it that why are we still pushing men towards marriage and to get married to women who are actually just marrying them for their assets? And even when you get married, she's more prone to divorce you anyway.
Yeah, I think, you know, if we talk about the progression of being a man, the most satisfying thing that we can experience as men is creating a family, providing for our family, raising a family, taking care of our family. Until we find something supplemental to fill that void, then that's in our best interest is to have a family. You know, regardless of what women saying, regardless of what women doing, I don't think we should abandon our need to be wanted, to be needed, to provide, you know what I'm saying, and to raise a family just because women are advocating for how they feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make some adjustments and fine tuning, but until we find something to fill that void, I don't know what it would be. Would it be football? You know, would it be sports? Would it be traveling the world? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Until you find something that can fill that void, every cell in my body, when I wake up, my motivation is deeply rooted in taking care and providing for my family.
Anybody else got any response? Like this is what I'm trying to understand. Even when men are being good, if the man violates the woman, if the man cheats on the woman, if the man lies to the woman, we're telling men to be leaders. We're telling men to be righteous. We're telling men to be responsible. We're telling men to be good men. But when we respond to the man, hey man, just protect yourself. Do whatever you can to keep from avoiding what this woman will do to you. But there's never advice or suggestions or rectification of the woman and her behaviors in society systematically. Like, why are we so prone to just tell the man to just watch out, go a different direction, possibly not get married, find something else to do, versus telling the woman or systematically addressing the government or people collectively to do something about the behavior of the woman? Like, why do we, and Mimi, Smell the Rose, y'all can answer as well too. Why don't we say women need to be real women? Women need to be more moral. Women need to be more responsible, and the government has to take an initiative as well too to make the women make a movement the same way we push men and women to fight for equality for women. Why aren't women fight for women to behave better as in relationships?
Well, I don't think like women, they benefit from their poor behavior, so it's going to be hard for other women, you know, to tell other women, you know, you don't need to do that when the government rewards you for doing that. You know, like there are states though that are changing some of the laws so that if you do file for divorce, you don't get alimony, you aren't getting child support, you're doing a split joint 50-50. You do 50, he does 50. You get 50% of the time, he gets the other 50% of the time. So we are starting to see that men are, you know, getting fed up with this, and the laws are starting to change. I just know of Kentucky, and I think Texas too is starting to do that. But yeah, you're fighting a losing battle, because as long as there are loopholes and laws that you know, help women take y'all to the cleaner, it's going to be hard for a woman like me or Mimi to tell them not to do it.
Right. But that's what I'm asking, Mimi. Why aren't women? Y'all got the Me Too movement. Y'all got to believe women. Y'all got feminism. Y'all got sexual liberation. Y'all got my body, my choice.
All of those things
Everything
are to hold men's feet to the fire and to burn them at the stake. I mean, we could start a undo Me Too, but that's not going to gain popularity because there's so much toxicity. They gravitate towards it.
Yeah. I definitely don't think there's nothing the government is going to do about that, you know. But Smell the Roses is right. The government does reward women when they, you know, have children with men that they're not married to. You know, I mean, back in the day, you know, I don't know how old everybody is on this panel, but that was the play. You had a kid, you were on food stamps for 4 or 5 years, and when they got ready to cut it off, you had another kid. And, you know, the fathers had to pay child support. If they don't, they go to jail. So then it ends that endless cycle of, you know, these women with multiple baby daddies, or the man can't take care of the kids. So I don't know how you would be able to get the government to fix this problem outside of, you know, I think women should be tested. Babies should be tested at birth for who's the father.
Too. I agree with
that 100%. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with it, honestly. I mean,
with DNA test, you talking about with DNA tests?
Yeah, DNA test. I think it should be mandatory. Why not? I mean, if that's the process you have to go through to get child support anyway, right? I mean, you can't just take child support on a man without proving that. I mean, in some states, I know that's a fact.
Here in Georgia, you have to get the baby legitimized.
Like custody, like for instance, I don't see men fighting for child support from their women, right? Why aren't women fighting instead for custody instead of the child support? Why they don't fight for the man to have joint custody versus the man having versus getting child support, right?
Because they can get more money if the kid is not with the dad at all. They get more money. So it's like, why would I fight to give him half of the time if it's going to cut my money in half?
Right. I think that is
I mean, not that I feel that way. I would want joint split. You know, I would want just as much time as the dad has. I wouldn't want him to give me any money, and I wouldn't want to give him any money. I wouldn't ask for alimony. You know, I wouldn't do it, but that's just me. Y'all tell me to take myself out of it. But, you know, I have a friend that's divorced twice, and she got alimony and child support from both of her husbands.
And doesn't that sound crazy? Because we're having this conversation about women dating men with money, and then you divorce this woman and you're still getting his money. That's insane to me. There you go. There goes the broke woman mentality. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to be with him, but you can't part from his money.
Right. And I can see you taking it for the kid, but taking alimony to like sustain your life, and then like really like harping on him when he's late paying it.
You ain't
like,
got to keep cooking.
Alimony. Where is my alimony? It's like, what? Like, I thought.
But I have heard of stories where women pay alimony to men.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it can.
Like, I haven't seen it as much as I've seen the men having to pay alimony. Yeah.
Right. But it does happen.
Yeah, but I've heard about it.
Because you don't have, like, imagine the government saying the woman still got to clean for the man. The woman got to still cook for the man. The woman got to still give sex and head to the
if
man.
I'm still getting, if you're still paying,
but I'm still paying. It's crazy. So if you know that's what I'm saying. If we seeing how it's systematically set up, why aren't women fighting for it as aggressive as they fight for the need to be right? Why aren't they fighting for just as much as they fight for everything else? You know?
I have something to say about this that might be unpopular.
Is it before you say it? Do women actually want to submit to men, or do they actually want control of the men?
I don't think anybody wants to submit to anybody. I think it's just kind of human nature for like women to submit to men who have leadership qualities. So, not all men should be submitted to, Ali.
No, we didn't say all men should be submitted to. That's not, we're not going to confuse. We're not going to, no. If you letting a man bust inside of you, if you letting a man inside of you, shouldn't you submit to them?
I mean, you kind of already did. If you let
No, you said, look,
I don't understand when y'all say y'all don't want
y'all
to
went
submit.
all the way to all. Y'all went all the way. Y'all, he in your body, he in your throat, he everywhere.
That's the highest form of submission.
I don't get, how can you let a man do all the things you do to him, and you don't even want to lend him money either? Not only do you not submit, you won't even let him give him $20. But you can do everything else. You can be the nastiest freak for him, but you ain't submitting, and it's uncomfortable if he asks you for $20. How is that possible?
What you need $20 for? I would much rather a man.
Look, ain't it crazy?
Let me just point this out. I would much rather a man come to me and say, "Babe, I need $1,000." Then I need $20. Let me explain. Let me explain.
God
Because if
dang.
you down to your last $20 that you're asking me for $20, if you ask me for $1,000, that means that you probably have 900 in the bank, but you don't have 1,000. But when you ask me for $20, you're down to your last $20. That is the epitome of broke.
Why is it a fight, Mimi? Mimi, why is that a fight?
I'm
Why
just
is it
saying,
if I
it's
ask for
like-
$20?
he
No,
got
I'm
it.
not gonna say
He
no.
got his
You know
debit
what?
card, and he
It's like if my
anytime
lady
you
be like,
do
baby, and my lady go, baby, can I get 20? I got you, baby. But when a man asks a woman, it's like the most offensive and disgusting thing for a woman to go, hey man, can I borrow? Like when a man is asking for a woman for some money, but y'all say y'all are safe
Listen.
space, y'all got our back, y'all do anything for us except for do anything for us. That's the crazy part.
I never said that I wouldn't give him the $20 or the $1,000. I just said that it deep down inside, if you asked me for 20 versus if you asked me for, I would think, first of all, if my man come to me and say, babe, I need $1,000. My first thing in my mind is that needs that to do some type of investment, buy something that's gonna make him money. When you come to me and say, babe, I really need $20, I'm thinking either your wallet is missing or you can't find it and you need $20 real quick because you're about to buy something, or you really, really, really that broke down to $20. Like,
you see, remember you said you would tolerate a broke man earlier. You remember that?
no, I just told you that when women with money, I was talking about me now. Women with money are not going to tolerate something like that. You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm gonna be like
Peaky,
$20.
my brother Peaky.
Yeah.
Why the hell did the government and men allow women to go to work just for them to not be able to lend you $20?
Right. So the government can tax them that 20. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man, I think all of this really boils down to how women are being treated.
You can't
like,
borrow $20.
Damn.
I'm gonna give it to you, but I'm gonna be like, damn.
I'm just saying, I think it really comes down to how women are being treated in relationships. That's what they advocating for. As a man, like you can ask a man, Ali, do you know your toxic traits? Do you know how you are toxic in a relationship?
Absolutely.
And you're a refined man for that. But a lot of men are completely unaware. A lot of men don't even.
My toxic traits is like theirs, Peaky. I love too hard.
That's
my toxic traits is they say toxic. I love the wrong person, Peaky. I love too hard, fam.
Oh,
that's my toxic traits. You know what I'm saying? But it killed me that they fought so hard to be treated equal to a man. Am I fuzzy? Am I still good?
You good?
I'm good because Mimi got locked up and smelled the roses, so I thought something's happened on my side. But they fought so hard to be treated equal to men, but they want none of the responsibilities. They don't want to go half on the bills. They barely want to contribute to the bills. I know Mimi gonna say that's not all of us, but a lot of women would rather the man pay all the bills than go 50-50. Ain't that right, Mimi? So I'm asking why was it okay when granddaddy went to work and gave you his check, but so many sisters are going to money just to not help their man out in the household with the bills? Why is it that the case, Mimi? If y'all so loving, y'all so nurturing, y'all so supportive, y'all so cooperative, y'all so there for us that y'all don't even want to go 50-50 on the bills and you working a full-time job.
Because you know what? Because you're gonna ask me to go 50-50 on the bills, but then when you come home, you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm tired. I worked all day. What you cooking?" And then I'm be like, "I worked all day too. What you mean?" Now, if you paying all the bills and I'm working and I'm gonna go right on in there and make you a sandwich or cook you something to eat. But I don't believe in 50-50. I don't think bills should be 50-50.
Who was cooking for you? Who was cooking for you when you were single?
Who was cooking for me when I was single?
Oh, yeah. Who was cooking for you when you were single?
Oh, I'm gonna cook for me regardless. But I mean,
oh my God, really? I know you didn't just say, yo, that's crazy.
Or go out to eat, one of the two. But
hold on, Mimi, slow down. Mimi, slow down. Peaky and Smell the Roses. Mimi said she gonna cook for herself regardless. And now it's a problem that someone asked her to cook when y'all both got out of work, Mimi. So Mimi,
that's in a 50-50 situation. See, I don't agree with 50-50. So, but see, I'm a different type of woman though. I'm gonna pay all my bills because you're not gonna ever be able to put me out of my house or tell me you're not paying my cell phone bill or take my car from me or do any of that. Whatever
I
you
took the
give
car.
me goes towards whatever I need to pay towards
So,
the house.
okay, so what's your perfect
From the
situation? So your perfect situation looks like 50-50 because you don't want no man to ever be able to negotiate with you, right? You're not the man paying 100% of the bills.
I
Your
wouldn't
perfect
say that I never want them to negotiate with me. I've got my own. That's all I'm saying. I'm a little bit different. I don't ever want to be in a position where somebody can take something from me that belongs to me.
No, so what is your perfect ideal situation with the man that you're with? You just said you different. So what is your if you different, that means you want to go 50-50.
So
different
you're asking me personally, what would be my personal?
Yes, because you said you're different.
ideal
Mimi is different. She is not like these other women.
Mimi is tired. Mimi don't want to work anymore. Okay. I don't want to work anymore. I would love to have me a man that can meet my lifestyle and me not have to work. But that's not the case.
You said you was different, Mimi.
I said that would be an ideal situation. That doesn't mean that's gonna happen.
No, hold on. But if you're in that ideal situation, that means you're more prone to be able to be taken advantage of, right?
I would be more prone to being taken advantage of.
That's what you said. You said you don't want to be in a situation where someone can take the house, someone can take the car.
Yeah, I don't want to.
So then why is your ideal situation where the man's taking care of you?
Well, the ideal situation would be that I'm done, I'm retired, all my stuff is paid for, and then he can come in and take care of me, with his money after that. That would be an ideal situation. But that's not reality. I don't live in that world. I don't even in my mind think that in the future that's something that I'll ever have. I think about what's going on in my life right now and how I can make my life. When I consider what if I never get married and I'm 80 years old? Well, I've got to make sure that I have, insurance that takes care of my nursing home care. I don't have kids that's going to wipe my ass for me, all of that stuff. So an ideal situation versus reality is two different things. I agree. Ideally, I would be rich, naturally rich, because I came from a rich family and I could just do whatever I want with my days. But that's not reality.
I get it, right? I get that, right? Yeah. But your ideal situation is still a man taking care of you, and you get the rest in your soft girl era, right?
Yeah, because I told you from the beginning, I'm a conservative deep down in my core. I mean, and I think that the red pill community has a lot of conservative values, but I'm also in a position where I am not a woman that is kept by a man. I'm not. I do take care of myself because that happens to be the situation that my life, or the direction my life took me.
Let me ask you, since you say that, you telling me there ain't no man out here who would let you just rest in your soft girl era and just take care of you? That's what you telling 343 people that Mimi has never met a guy or don't even know a guy that will go, hey, Mimi, I'll take care of you for life. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I see your body language changing.
You know
too.
one? Do you know one? Where you at? No, I mean, I'm not saying
not one.
I'm not saying that I haven't met men that said they could do that. Did I believe them? No. Oh shit! Yeah. I can go to Home Depot right now and it'll be 6 of them say, "Oh, I'm gonna make you live the best life you've ever had." Of course, that's what y'all all tell us. Y'all always tell us.
You think it's not the fact that you don't believe it, or it's the fact that you'd have to get your behind up and do something for that man? What you think it is? I think it's more so you're gonna have to put some work in to get what you want from that man, because a lot of women can get that. A lot of women can get a man to take care of them if they knew how to truly submit and cooperate with the guy. Don't mean you got to cooperate all the time. We gonna say from now on, submit and cooperation mean at least 80% of the time. Ain't nothing wrong with a little pushback, and nothing wrong a little bit. Sometimes you want to challenge what we saying, but for the most part, consistently you listen, right? So if you can get that, is it really that you don't want to do it because of what comes with you having to do for this man? Now you have to at least do something for it. Or is it the fact that you are scared of the person? What is it? Are you scared of losing your so-called self? Or is it the fact that you really don't want to do something for somebody else? And I'm saying in general, I won't just make it about you.
I would never say this because I don't want to do something for somebody else, because that's not my personality when I'm in a relationship. 100%. I am the one that's always, you know, doing. I will submit to a man 100%. I will, but he got to be able to be understanding of the fact that outside of our relationship, I do have.
Hold on, Mimi, you saying that? Mimi, you just said that's you naturally.
Yeah, yes, naturally. If I'm in a relationship with a man,
Okay.
I'm first of all, I'm a Hispanic woman. Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you don't know, they're very, very much catered to their man. I mean, in every way. Okay. So with that being said, I don't know what I'm putting off in these here internet streets, but I am definitely a submissive woman to the right man, to a man who deserves to be submitted to. I don't think that there's a plethora of them out there.
What is the right guy? So what is the right guy? And then we're gonna see. I want Picky and them get. What is the right guy? No, hold on, Mimi, don't do that. Don't do that, Ali. Y'all know how to talk about the bad guy.
To be the right guy.
No. So what is that?
And then I get all that, and then he ends up it not being the right guy. I mean,
what is the right guy, Mimi?
I think the right guy is going to be a guy that makes me feel secure. And let me give an example. Secure when it comes to financial, okay? Because y'all talk about money as if it has to be a certain number on it, right? Like there's a certain number. They have to be rich. They have to be riding in a Mercedes or something like that. I think security comes in on a lot of different levels.
What
right?
is that? What is that?
That if I have lived a certain lifestyle, whether it be I'm work a 9-to-5 worker that works at McDonald's, makes minimum wage. If I'm secure in my life and my bills are paid, I live that lifestyle, and I start dating a man or I'm with a man and then I get sick and I can't pay my bills, can he jump in and make sure that I don't lose everything? That type of security. That's secure. That's one of the traits that I look for.
It's amazing how many women will say that I can finance myself, just give me love and loyalty. But then they say everything isn't about money. Then when I ask about the right guy, you went straight to money.
I think that money should not be the only reason why you choose a man. That was my
No, Mimi. You said you told Ali you was different, and then when I asked you what the right guy is, it's the guy that can take care of you, and you ain't got to worry about no bills. If you get sick,
if something happened, I think that's what most people look for in a relationship. Don't you think? Isn't that what
men look for money?
Isn't that what you swear to do? No, I'm saying
no. Isn't that what the problem of women are? Is that they say they don't want money, but then they say they do want money. They just don't want to have the responsibility or commit to the responsibility that comes with the money part. Like a lot of women, like a lot of sisters men will do something for them because they don't want to reciprocate. Will say nobody asked you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't owe you nothing. Nobody asked you to do that, but they'll keep receiving and taking. So why is it that women say they don't need your money, but then as soon as you ask about the right guy, it's all about the money? It had nothing to do with him being righteous. It had nothing to do with him being a godly man. It had nothing to do with being an honest man. Oh, no. You said the first thing that came to your mind.
That's not the only thing that came to my mind.
Money matters, right?
Well, we can't live without money. So how much money is the question, I think.
So the problem is what Rosa said, though. Y'all tell us that the right guy is the guy with money, and then the women become worse with the guy with the money. They want the leisure life. They become their worst version. They feel like they ain't got to submit or cooperate even more. And then the goalpost shifts. So why is it when women get money, they don't perform better when they have security? If the security is what you're actually asking for, why don't you perform better? Why don't you put it on him more? Why aren't you the best version of yourself versus that your demands go higher and you become more problematic if security is actually what the right guy is for most women?
Let's be real. Women are going to act however y'all want us to act with the right man. Okay, if it's a man that they really like, whether they got money or not, they're going to submit to him. I think that is all subjective. I don't think it always has to do with money. Always. I don't think
you can't do no. We're not going to the minority again. See how you ran away from what we were trying to get you to address? You said it's not always about the money until it is, Mimi. So what I'm asking is when you got the money, when you got the security, why isn't that the woman behaves more and more cooperative and submissive, but she comes with more problems and demands, and it still doesn't work when she has the security?
Because she didn't like him to begin with.
Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire, man.
She didn't like him to begin
Mimi,
with.
that don't make. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Peaky. I asked her who the right guy was. She said the man who gives us security. So if y'all say to listen to y'all and we listen to you and you told me the right guy was the one who gave you security, how you don't like the person that just gave you security?
That's not my. I can't say that. I said a woman who ain't got no money, who's dating a man for his money. That's the. And then he don't have no money. She got money. Then she didn't like him to begin with. That's what I'm saying. She never liked him to begin with. She was only with him for the money.
We coming back to the beginning of the show. Most women don't like men. They like him for his money. And when they like, if he give them money, why aren't you still behaving? Why aren't you respectful? Why aren't you loving the man if that's the right man? Mimi, if he gives you money, why can't you still cooperate? Then you switch it back to she don't like him. So what is the difference between liking somebody and liking them for their money? If the right guy is the one who has money, Mimi, men are confused. What do y'all actually like?
Y'all need to start. They need to bring love back into relationships.
No. Okay, hold on. Watch this, Mimi.
Let's bring love back into a relationship.
No, right. Mimi, how does a man know if a woman likes him or loves him? How does he know?
I don't know how y'all know. I just know how I show it. That's all I can tell you. Because you might not believe it.
I didn't. No. How does a man know if you like it? How do we know when you like us and when you love us? How do we know?
Well, I think maybe stop dating women who only want to date you for your money, and you can tell.
God, Mimi, I'm gonna take my chair and I'm gonna throw it out this window. Mimi, you just said y'all want money. Well, how can you date a woman? So hold on. Hey, Mimi, 100% a woman. Well, hold on, Mimi.
You won't be able to tell then if that's your answer.
Mimi. If we have a daughter, should our daughter expect the man to have money?
I mean, if she's got a father like you, absolutely, she's gonna.
So how can you say
you're gonna tell her that she needs to date a man with money?
So that can't be that. It can't be that one because she should expect some type of money, right? She should expect some type of security because you said the right guy gives the woman security.
Yeah.
But it's
not always security. Might not always be having a whole lot of money either. Just being able to have a little bit, be responsible, and have a little bit of money put aside for a rainy day. He might not be rich.
I didn't ask. Hey, Peaky, can you help us out? Mimi, hey, Smell Rose, maybe you can help us out because
help us out.
They're women, and the women can't help us out so that we can understand how a woman likes us and love us. Peaky, can you, if it doesn't have nothing to do with money and she shouldn't love you just for your money, how do you know when a woman actually likes you and loves you? Because
because I only deal with women that want me. If you don't want me, like I can't convince you that you want me.
Does she reciprocate what you give her? You know, is she only taking from you, or does she reciprocate what you offer? You know, if you take her to dinner, is she trying to spot the next dinner? Is she asking you, hey, I'll take you for dessert? If you know, I don't know, wash her car, you know, or something like that over the weekend, you know, does she, the next time she's at Walmart, is she picking up, y'all know those big tubs of what's that stuff y'all use for y'all car?
Yes, but Smell the Roses, the problem is Mimi already conceded and you conceded that these women are lying. They're doing it for security.
But you just asked, how do you know?
How do you know? Because hey, Smell the Roses. Because
so
women,
if she really likes you, she's going to reciprocate. If she doesn't really like you and she's there for just your money, you're going to see patterns of behavior that show that she's just there to extract and she's not there to deposit anything.
So I have to do something for her before she does something for me.
It should always be like back and forth, like you're playing tennis.
No.
Like the ball should always be moving back and forth. If you're the only one hitting the ball over the net to her and she's collecting all the balls and putting them in the little ball bucket and she's never hitting the ball back at you, then you should think that this girl is not there for the right reasons. Like she's only there primarily for gifts or your status or what you can provide her. She's entitled. She's not reciprocating. You know, she doesn't look at you as, you know, how she doesn't value you the way she values herself. Because if she valued you the way she valued herself, there would be some reciprocation.
If she's broke, she can't do that though.
Look.
If a woman that
if you're broke, you can do that. You can cook for him. You can do those little things like go over to his house, clean it up for him, do his laundry. You know, there are ways to like show, you know, does he have a dog? You can walk his dog. If he goes out of town, you can babysit his dog for him. You know, like there are little cute things you could do if you don't have a lot of money. You know, like buy him little sweet cards when you go and pick up that little bucket of car washing equipment. You know, what is it called, y'all? What is that stuff? Armor All.
How do you know a man wants you to do those things? Like, how do you know that's what I like?
Well, I'm knowing that because as I'm talking to you on the phone, you're telling me I'm really into Pokemon cards, or I really love Longhorn. So I'm like, oh, okay. The next time I'm at the grocery store and I'm walking by the gift cards and I see a Longhorn gift card, maybe I'll pick one up for $50 and put it in a sweet little card for him. And the next time he takes me on a date, I'll leave the card in his car. And then when he gets home, he'll see that, oh, I have this card here. What is it? And then he opens it up and he sees it's a card for me.
I know
with a $50 gift card from Longhorn.
Roses, I know a guy that loves to go fishing. And
that's perfect. I can get you some bait.
His wife thought reciprocity would be going fishing with him. She don't even know that she might get divorced. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he want her ass there.
Yeah, and I think that, I mean, I understand.
Well, see, I wouldn't want to go fishing with him.
Would appreciate you like not spending the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying we all like. I think we value different things, and I know like.
Well, that's the thing, Peaky. I would have to get to know you to know what you want. If you value going fishing early in the morning on Saturdays and Sundays, and you tell me I really love doing this alone, maybe I don't offer to come with you. Maybe the next time you take me on a date, I have a bucket of worms for you.
I think generally across the board, all men appreciate silence. And that is a form of reciprocity. Just being able to have quality time. I'm being serious though. Like,
okay, so you're gonna take me on a date, and I'm gonna shut up, and I'm gonna be quiet. And how does that? How do we learn each other that way?
Not on a date. Not on a date.
No. He's saying peace. He's saying peace. Sometimes it's just the peace when he comes home. His woman ain't already on top of him. Hey, I need.
But how do you get there? How do you get to that point before I'm living with you? Before you're coming home to me? How do we get there?
What do you mean? No. It's community. So Samantha Rosa, listen to what you're saying, right? How do you answer that question? How would I get to knowing what a person wants and what makes them happy?
Well, so you said when he comes home, I'm talking about we're dating, we're courting, we're not living together.
Yes, no. Listen, listen.
How do I show you?
There's something about Peaky and me.
Together.
There's something about Peaky and me and other men that they have in general. They try to master exactly what makes a woman happy and what they can give a woman to make her content with the relationship. The problem is, like we said, she keeps moving the goalposts. A lot of things don't make y'all happy, but it's very rare for a woman to spend time, spend quality conversations on truly assessing what it is that makes a man happy. So that's how we get there. If a woman really said, hey, what actually makes you happy? What makes you feel good? How do you feel loved? What could I do? You know, when I do this, when I come home, you can be silent. A lot of men are afraid to even say that because the woman will take offense to that. You want me to be just shut up? And that's not what he's implying.
Right. And going back to the original question, like, how would a man know if a woman likes him? We got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? A woman that wants you, when a woman wants something, she going to go get it. You know what I'm saying? She's going to put herself in your line of sight. She going to put herself somewhere where you can see her. She might do a 360 for you on her own. You know what I'm saying? And I think for most of us men, sometimes it's not the woman that we want. You know what I'm saying? That she might not look the way we want her to look. She might not be built the way we want her to be built. But if you got the patience, the woman that wants you, she going to come to you and she's going to be submissive for you. That's what I think.
But what is that? But Peaky, what does that look like? Because Mimi and Smell the Roses, we all talked about the woman who can crossplay. We also know about women who bait and switch, women that temporarily ride that wave and all of a sudden it's crashing. So if most men are coming on here and the longevity of the relationships aren't lasting, and a lot of times women will change their mind because you can't do nothing about a woman changing her mind. How do you prevent the woman from changing her mind? That's second. First one, how do you know she loves you and likes you? Second one is how do you prevent her from changing her mind? Because this is what happens too, Peaky, and I know this happened before. And you experienced this in your life before. A woman to meet you and you go, hey, in order to be with me, it's got to go this way. And she's like, nah, I ain't going that way. Maybe 2 months later, hey, Peaky, I want to go that way now. I'll do whatever you're asking.
Right.
Okay, you get in a relationship. She forgets that she committed to that. Why are you so controlling? Why are you trying to get me to do something I don't want to do? Versus if you do it and meet her standards and expectations, she said it's a choice. So how do you keep a woman to continue to want to make the choice to submit and cooperate with you?
I think this is like it's a part of leadership. You know what I'm saying? If you cannot recognize this, then I think we got to talk about leadership. But you cannot don't let that woman know that you're impressed by what she's doing. I wouldn't even tell her you like what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things that you like that she's doing, don't let her know.
A woman, Peaky, I shouldn't tell my woman how much I like the things that she does. I shouldn't tell my woman how much I'm crazy about her. I shouldn't give my woman affirmations. Women don't need affirmations like they need attention.
If you want to garner that woman's attention and you want to keep her going in the direction that you want
her to go another direction.
See, look
how you.
That's the thing that Fatty talks about too, because Fatty talks about the hot and cold, right?
Yes, but he didn't say not to give no affirmations. He didn't say not to give affirmations.
Right. But one way that you can tell is if you're doing the hot and cold, what is she doing when you're being cold? Is she also being cold? Is she like when you're being cold with her, is she out on dates with other men? Is she not blowing you up trying to figure out why are you being cold with me right now? Where are you at? You haven't called me back. Call me back. Like those are ways that you can tell that a woman likes you.
Absolutely. That you can tell if she likes you, right? But the problem is how long is it lasting is what's happening in these relationships. When you're looking at the data, if
you don't give her any affirmations,
nobody said that's
while you're doing the hot and cold, she's gonna eventually think that you're just an asshole, and she's gonna leave you.
No. So Smell the Roses. Most men don't get that in relationships, and they're still loyal to the woman that they signed up to be with. Why would that be the deal breaker for a woman if she's not getting a lot of affirmations? Even though I'm conceding that women need affirmations, but even if she's getting affirmations, that goes but so far as well too. I got Ali. I got him wrapped around my finger. I can get just like Peaky said. Yeah,
Smell the Roses. Y'all like us too.
I didn't say Smell the Roses. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't jump the gun. Listen, let me finish what I'm saying. If we don't give you affirmations, right? If the woman really likes you, she'll chase, right?
Yes.
But if you give her affirmations, a lot of times, if she really likes you too, sometimes it'll start making her I got him wrapped all around my finger. I can get him to do whatever I want him to do. Like I don't have to chase him. You know, he's easy. Why am I with somebody I can get so easy? It works both ways, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
well, there should be a balance. That's where Pinky says you gotta turn it on, turn it down low, turn it up high, turn it down low. Like there's a healthy balance of it.
To say this right, I think like as men, we have to be intentional in our relationships. Like if you can't work too hard at work and then come home and don't put no work in, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to be intentional with your woman, man. You got to lead, you know what I'm saying? You got to dangle that carrot and continue to have her walk in the direction that you want her to go. You know what I'm saying? It's all types of different ways to do these things. If she do something good, then you reward good behavior. Not saying it's like a dog, but it's just like a healthy relationship. When you do something good, she rewards you with what? Fellatio. She might reward you with all of these other things. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
It's a real thing. Like it's just a part of relationships. And I don't think it's the way that we as men want it to be. But this is what it takes to be with a woman, because women change. And just by asking a woman how something makes her feel changes how she feel about it.
But this is the problem, is that there's so many games you have to play to figure out if the woman likes you or not. And then we're going to go, oh, she likes you now that she's consistent. But then again, it's going to be a time where she may be inconsistent. Look at all the Peaky. I know when you love your girl, you love your girl. Like you love your girl. Like you love her. Like when you love her, Sometimes she'll show up. Maybe she don't show up. Maybe she upset one day. She happy. I know for the most part, when a man has his woman, he loves that woman. You ain't got to do all this stuff for a man to keep him. Women, it's up in the air. Amen. Sometimes you got to go left. Sometimes you got to go right. Sometimes you got to make her mad. Sometimes you got to make her happy. Sometimes you got to care. Sometimes you ain't got to care. Look at all the stuff man got to go through to figure out if a woman likes him or loves him. It's crazy, man. And at the end of the day, you did all that you could do. And man, I did everything that you said, bro. Hey, that's just a woman.
You're
that's just a woman.
Assumptions that people even really know what love is. There's so many people don't even know what love looks like.
I'm happy you asked that because you just told us that the right guy will give you money. Mimi, what is love then?
No, I'm just saying, I'm saying when
Mimi.
No,
Mimi, don't do that. You committed. Mimi, you committed.
A lot of people don't even really know what it feels like to be loved. That's why they feel like money is the only reason why they need to find a person.
No. Mimi, Mimi. How does it man know when he's loved, right? That's important too, right? So we know we need actions, right? How does a man, that's why I asked that. How do you know when she loves you, when you got to do all these things for a woman to keep her on her toes? Like, how do you know if she loves you?
I can't explain to you what love feels like. That's like me trying to tell a blind man what colored red looks like. Like you either know what love is if you felt real love before or you haven't. I think that a lot of people don't recognize what love is because they've never seen their parents love each other. So they don't know what a loving relationship even looks like, let alone to know what it feels like. I think Mimi, that's something that's subjective.
You bring, oh my God, Mimi.
Subjective.
So Mimi, that's where the problem is. Mimi, the problem is that we can talk about bad men and bad women all day long. It's objective. That's a bad woman. That's a bad man. When it comes to what love is, when it comes with the woman, it becomes subjective. But you just said people don't know what love is. So if it's subjective, how do people know what love is?
I mean, like I said, it depends on, you have to have had it before. You have to have had actual love before. Love from a person. Love is different for different people. Like for me, it might be one thing. For you, it might be that your woman, took the trash out for you today. You forgot. I don't know. It's different. It depends on the person.
Okay. That's good that you say that, right? For the most part, if women have a checklist of what they want from the man, right? Most men will check that off, right?
I think the way men operate, yeah, they would. If they have
most women will have a checklist too, right?
I think everybody has a checklist.
Does that checklist stay the same, or does that checklist keep changing with women?
For every woman, or different women, or particular women? Like, does my checklist change often for me, or do you mean does it change from woman to woman?
Mimi, do most women? This is the man, right? This is the man. Mm-hmm. Me and Peaky, babe. What do you want? What makes you happy? Okay, here you go. What's wrong? Peaky, work with me, right? Nothing. But hey, babe, what's wrong? Nothing.
Oh, come on. That's the nature of women in general.
What did you just say? Yo,
women can.
What do you
Yo,
want to
this
say?
is crazy, man. Mimi, what you talking about? Mimi, you said love is Mimi. You said love is Mimi. Look, listen to what you know. Why I love Mimi. You're honest and you're transparent and you're saying it. You're throwing it all out there, right? Mm-hmm. Everything that you said, we trying to get down to. You said love is subjective. Then you said the person should try to do what the person is asking to demonstrate their love as actions. You said most men will meet the woman where she at. Most women will struggle to meet the man where she's at. But when you meet the woman where she wants to be, something's still wrong. And then you said, hey, that's just a woman.
Is that your perspective? Does that happen to you often? Or is this something that you think that everybody deals with all the time?
Mimi, did you just concede to that's a woman? Did you not just concede to say that's a woman?
I know I definitely have acted that way before as a woman. 100%.
You know who relationships are worse?
It's called being passive aggressive.
Hey, Mimi, you know who relationships are worse?
Lesbians. Yeah.
if women can't, hey, Peaky, here's one for you, Peaky. This one of your toxic TikTok titles. If women can't make women happy, how can a man? And she's a woman. A woman can't make a woman happy. How can a man? And when you act, hey, that's just a woman.
Man, listen, it's gonna change. It's gonna fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got two things for you. As a man, one, what are we going to do? What you gonna do? You gonna go date men? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Two,
man.
you gotta understand.
Oh my God!
It's gonna flow. This is the nature of the woman. She gonna forever be changing. So that's why I'm advocating for. We gotta work with her. We can't let her mind go idle. You know what I'm saying? We gotta. If you give her this, you gotta give her something else with it. You gotta say, here, now I want you to figure out. Go get the windows tinted. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta have that next move already ready. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna fluctuate. It's gonna change. She's going to forever change. And then she'll wake up.
Listen what you said. It's a possibility that the woman will wake up one day and go, "Hey, Peaky, yeah, babe, I ain't feeling this. I don't love you anymore." It's a possibility.
It happens every day.
And look at me, Mimi. It says she Hispanic, she's traditional, she's conservative, she's submissive.
I've seen it happen. I'm not saying I'm that way. I've seen it happen. People just wake up and they're like, you know what? I don't even like the way you smell anymore. I don't like the way you breathe. I don't like nothing about you. Like you just wake up and I'm just.
Hey, watch this. Hey, Peaky. Hey, Peaky. Watch this, Peaky. Watch this. Hey, Mimi, you ever told a man you'll love him forever?
Oh, all of them.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
I love that always. So you gotta tell them you love them forever. I mean, why would you not? You would love them forever. You always love the one you're with forever, and then when you don't love them anymore, then you love the next one forever. Forever is also subjective.
Yo,
forever is subjective as well. Okay.
Let me. This is crazy.
Y'all do the same thing too. Y'all tell women, "Oh my God, you're the best I ever had. I love you so much. I'll never cheat on you."
That's not the same. That's not the same. That's not the same. We don't stop loving.
To the chef and the hair braider, you know he was saying
he loved them all. Okay, and he probably still loves a few of them.
Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy, Mimi. We don't know.
I'm just telling you the truth.
You told every man you loved them, and now they on the missing.
The ones that I love, the ones that I was in relationships with, you know. Why would I? Come on now. Yeah, you're supposed to.
So women aren't loyal.
No, I'm not saying they're not loyal.
You say you told all of them. Are you still with one arm?
Let me just.
Are you still with one arm? Are you still with one arm? And listen, you told every single one of them
until they cheat on me or do something egregious, and then I don't love them no more. It's a thin line between love and hate. Okay, you ever seen that movie? It's a classic.
It's a good movie. It's a thin line. What you about to say, Smother Roses?
No, I can't get rid of my love so quickly. I don't, like I can't get rid of my love like that. Like how Sarah Fortnott was saying that she was with the guy and she was dating him, and then her guy friend came around and was like, drop him and come be with me. Like I couldn't do anything like that so quickly. I couldn't do that.
Well, I didn't say it was quick. Okay, right? Okay. Falling out of love doesn't have to be quick. It could take years. It could take weeks. It could take months.
Yeah. See, when I love you, then I'm willing to take a lot, I guess, is what I'm saying.
What you say, Rose? Say that to Mimi real quick. When you love somebody, you what?
When I love somebody, I'm willing to take a lot, or at least give them many chances. I'm not, I don't want to be a doormat. I don't want to be a doormat, but I understand that people make mistakes. So I'd give you chance after chance after chance.
That's a good point. Hey, Peaky, let me ask you something, Peaky. Think about as a man, hey, Peaky. The women know that men love women, right?
Right.
And they know we love multiple women, right?
Right.
You think the way a woman you get to see if she actually loves you if you cheat on her and she stays?
Think
about what I'm saying now.
Say it one more time.
She say she love you, but then look at Mimi and all these women. Not if you cheat on me, right? But if she actually loved you, Is that one of the real ways a man can see if a woman truly she crazy, but she love you, that if you cheat on her and she still stay?
Yeah,
I'ma stay at the jail.
but at the same time, you gotta know she gonna play the same game with you, and she gonna cheat on you and see if you stay.
I didn't say she cheat. I said she stayed. I didn't say she cheat back. I say she stayed because
she gonna stay, but she gonna cheat back.
And Mimi, in the actual behavior, in the actual breaking of agreement, I don't agree with that, right? But I do believe that when a woman acknowledges a man's behavior, his true nature, and she goes fully, I accept him. Wouldn't that be the full demonstration of a woman's love? If a man accepts you being bipolar, if a man accepts you being inconsistent, if a man accepts your PTSD, your PMS, you're all over the place, he demonstrate that he loves you. He's still loyal to you, right? So if you acknowledge that the man's true nature is dealing with multiple women, wouldn't that demonstrate to a man, if you go, you know what, I know that's who a man is, and he does do that, and you stay, doesn't that demonstrate you actually love him in truth base?
I think that goes back to what we were saying, that you need that man and you gonna put up with his shit. And I'm not dealing with that. I'm not. When we have the cheating conversation,
that's not what I said. That's not what I said. You said are men. Do men biologically? Do you believe that men are biologically monogamous, or do you believe men are biologically polygamous? Like, do you believe a man's nature is to deal with multiple women or one woman? I'm just asking you that nature, Mimi, for the sake of the conversation.
Unfortunately, I think a majority of men are naturally like that. I don't deal with them though.
Right? No.
I don't like that question.
Hold on, Smother Roses. I know you hate that. You hate the truth, right? Not all the truth. That truth. Do women say they don't like liars? When the man gets in a monogamous relationship, is he lying?
Are you asking me?
Is he lying for you to be with you? Are you accepting? Because y'all say y'all don't like lies, but we catch y'all all the time that you like when men lie for you. So if he tells you, I only want you for life and no other woman, and my nature is to be with one woman, is he telling you the truth, or is he lying to be with you?
If that man has those types, that nature to want.
No, you said man. That is
all
a man's
men are
nature.
like that.
No, you just said no. See how you did the all thing?
I don't think that all men are like that. I said, unfortunately, a majority of you men are like that.
Thank you.
So but I don't think all men are like that.
Was all the men you got with?
But yes, that man is lying.
Most of the men you got with like that?
Turns out the ones that I broke up with, that cheated, they were like that.
Was most of them like that?
Cheating is my only. That's my only.
No, Mimi. You said
I'm not dealing with a man.
Most of the men so most of them were like that, right?
Yeah, they were.
How about the ones who didn't cheat? Why did that relationship end?
If they didn't cheat and I broke up with them, if I was just dating them and I broke up with them, it was, I don't know, maybe I didn't like the way they chewed or something. I don't know, something.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
I'm just saying, I don't know. It was something that was not compatible with. We weren't compatible. I don't know.
Mimi, you killing me. You killing me. I'm just
telling the truth. Right now, you went out on a date with somebody a couple of times, and then you realize that he had a bad body odor or something, and you're just like, no, I can't. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I've dated guys, and I decided that we just weren't compatible.
Or he walk on his toes.
Hold on,
that's a bad one. Yeah, you can't walk on your toes.
So you left him because how he chewed.
I stopped dating a guy. I'm gonna tell you a true story. I stopped dating a guy because he wouldn't invite me over to his house because he said he needed to clean up before I came. And I was like, okay, well, 2-3 weeks later, I'm like, you ain't clean up your house yet? Because I'm over here thinking you got a whole woman living with you or something. Turns out he was just a pack rat and he just couldn't keep a clean house. And I was like, oh, well, if I can't come to your house because it's nasty or dirty, I didn't get any of those vibes, but he never let me come over there. I don't know if he had a woman or if his house was nasty, but that was something I stopped dealing with him over.
No. I'm talking about a man.
He could have been. He probably was.
We're not talking about the one. We're not talking about the one you was dating. We talking about the ones you were with. The guy that you was with.
Well, I've been in a few serious long-term. I'm a habitual long-term relationship person. Okay. My relationships are 7 years or better. when we're talking relationships. So the reason why all of them ended was because they cheated. That was it. Nothing else. No other reason. And I don't think that people who cheat on their significant others really care about. Cheating is a very painful thing to get over.
Why do you think they cheated on you?
Probably we had been together for a long time. I was, doing a lot of traveling and working, doing my own thing, and they got bored and they cheated on me with, some chick that was around.
Cheating to you,
Opportunistic.
like, to me, there's like levels of cheating, right? So cheating to you is just plain, it's all one thing. Like,
cheating to me could be you're texting her and telling her how bad you want to sleep with her and you never have. To me, that's cheating.
And so so you equal that to like sleeping with her one time.
You ain't loyal. You're not loyal if you're doing that. I think that cheating and loyalty are kind of almost the same. A man who cheats on you is not loyal to you, right?
But what if he's cheated on you and nothing has changed in your relationship? Like your car note still gets paid, your mortgage still gets paid.
My pH balance might change. It might get thrown off. I ain't with that. That's the most important thing.
Your pH balance never got changed. He never brought home anything to you. He never brought home any babies.
You know. But hey, let me ask you this though: would you have stayed with him if you never found out, Mimi?
I mean, if I never find out, then how am I gonna make the choice to just stay with him?
That's the hope, is that we never find out.
Yeah, the problem is y'all always get caught.
Yeah,
so if they cheated and you didn't find out, that would have been fine.
Yeah,
I mean, if they cheated and I never found out, then I would never found out. There's nothing.
No. What I'm saying is that since most men are in polygamous, right? Your expectation is, hey, I know when I get with these dudes, I know they're gonna be cheating, but I just better not be fine. I better not never find out.
I think that's in general. Even the man that don't cheat needs to know. If you do, you better never hope I never find out.
No. But you're open to that going, hey,
I'm not open to it. I think that's reality.
What?
I'm not open to it. I don't want to look at a man and say, hey, I just want you to know, if you cheat on me, I'm leaving. It's okay. So if I find out, now, so you better not let me find out. That gives them permission to do it.
But that means you lie to yourself then, right? You said, most men are polygamous, but you're going to get with men and say they're not going to cheat on you. They're not going to deal with multiple women. You would have to lie to yourself to be with men, right?
I don't think most men and all men is two different things.
No, I said no. We're not talking about.
There are signs when a man is like that.
Hey, Peaky. The same way we don't know if they love us or not. She don't know who she says she got cheated on. She ain't know they was about to cheat. But you said most men are polygamous, so you should have
idea. That. I didn't say I didn't know that there was something going on or was about to happen. Like I think that most people can tell when there's red flags and there's a relationship. If you really know somebody.
That's not that wasn't my point. That wasn't my point. We don't know. We can't tell whether you love us or like us, right? And y'all can't tell. You said that most men will possibly have the capability of cheating, and they may not cheat. But you said most men are polygamous, right?
I think that most men cheat. Yes, you can call it what you can put whatever name you want to.
That's a whole different thing. You just said Mimi. Oh my God, Mimi. If most men are cheating, so should women accept men for who they are? And it would demonstrate they love them. Isn't that how you demonstrate? If you say most men cheat, but you're saying it's his nature to deal with multiple women, wouldn't a woman demonstrating that she loves them is open the fact that he deals with multiple women?
And giving him grace when he does. Giving him grace when he does.
I'm gonna give you grace, all right.
Just kind of like, okay, you did it. This
right over the basket.
This is what I mean.
Give you a whole lot of grace.
Y'all are open to change men completely in who they are to be with you, but you're not open to accept him for who he is. And y'all not more open to change as a woman as well too for this man. You're not gonna listen more. You ain't gonna cooperate more. You ain't gonna submit more. You ain't gonna pay more. All that money you making when you working, you're not gonna help him more. You get to stay the same, exact same, but he has to always change himself for you, and he has to be ambitious and start making more money as well too. So you get to stay the same or get worse, but he has to always get better for you. It's crazy to me, but you know exactly who he is. And the worst part about it, Mimi, the fact that you get worse, the fact that you get inconsistent, the fact the man couldn't even find you to be intimate with you. You admit you weren't even being intimate, and you being unfaithful. he can't go out and get him some.
Hell no.
That's selfish.
I got some for him.
That's
Okay.
selfish.
They
Nope.
possessive. Women
No.
are very possessive. Women are more possessive than men, and they
Mhm.
A
I don't
control,
care.
a picky controlling. If they were possessive, they would keep them.
You can call it what you want, because at the end of the
They're
day,
not
I
possessive.
can't do it. I can't do it to you. You would say that I'm then a whore. Okay. If I do it, now I'm a whore. Right?
We're not the same.
But
Oh, so you want so women,
Right.
so
See,
you
that's
admit,
the only problem I
oh,
have with the red pill community. Y'all, when it comes there, no, we're not the same. Men and women are obviously different.
so then why you bringing that up?
However, I think that when it comes to matters of the heart, I don't think that we're that much different.
So
don't.
women are hoes by nature.
No, I didn't say that at all.
No, you said when it comes to us, we're not that
I said when
different.
it comes to matters of the heart, I
Yes,
think that if you've been cheated on before, the first time you were ever cheated on by someone you thought you were in love with, I believe it hurt you just as bad as it hurt me the first time it happened to me. And I don't think that men and women are different in that way. And I think that those types of things, breakups and cheating because of cheating, those things take a toll on people. And I just honestly don't think that men and women are different in that way. You know, are we different that society looks at you differently if you sleep with every woman on the panel versus me sleeping with every man on the panel? Yeah, y'all are gonna say I'm a hoe, and they're gonna look at you and say, "Oh yeah, man, how was Mimi? Was she any good or whatever?" Y'all gonna treat each other differently when it comes to men and women sexually. But that's not what I'm talking about. Matters of the heart, we're identical. Okay,
So now,
you might go out and commit a crime and shoot everybody in the mall because I cheated on you, and then I might do the exact same thing. Okay, so I'm just saying, because I'm so hurt about it, or I don't think that matters of the heart are different, men and women. Honestly, I think men are a little bit, when women cheat on them, they take it a little bit further than women do. In most,
you know why?
in most,
You know why?
Why?
You know why?
Y'all love harder than women do? Is that what you're gonna say?
No, because you already admitted women don't really love men; they love their assets. We actually
not when we
actually no. Hold on. Y'all keep y'all. Listen, we're not talking about the exceptions. We're not talking about the. Well, look, we're not talking about the exceptions. We're not talking about the minorities. Both you and Roses committed to the fact that most women want money. They don't actually love the guy. It's why y'all can jump from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship to dick to dick to dick back to relationship. The secret dick that comes in. Most men actually love the women that they love. They love them. And the data shows that it takes longer for men to get over it, and it affects them in a way different way. Y'all don't genuinely actually love the men. Our hearts aren't the same. We actually love the human being. We love the intimacy. We love everything about you. I told y'all before, the negative characteristics y'all have, the ugly pinky toe with look like a piece of mirror coming out of it, the stretch marks, the breast that's not the same size, the lazy eye, all of it, the stretch marks, the way we do your body. We love all of it, and it doesn't benefit us. Y'all can never tell me what is the negative attributes that men have that you love about him, and it's not something that benefits you. Everything that you like has to benefit you. Most of women don't love the men. The men actually love you, and this is why y'all use it and weaponize the man when he cheats. But you already knew that men love multiple women. So why are you making him why you make him a bad person?
We love his crusty mama.
Why?
We love his relationship.
Why do y'all know most of you don't love men, will never fully cooperate with men, will never bring him peace? But the fact that he deals with another woman to bring himself peace, and that is the way that he's showing you that his true nature, you see his true nature, that you leave him for the same reason you already knew what he was. That's what all I'm asking. If you know that if you know you're not going to be consistent in the bedroom, you know you're going to come with attitude, you know you're going to come with inconsistency, you love the man for money, you really don't love him for who he is, you get upset with him for dealing with another woman, and then you leave him when this man was helping you and you actually liked him a little bit, just to go back in the streets, up your body count, never be satisfied, be bitter, be lonely, and brag to everybody, I don't need a man, but you crying in public. Private. It's the craziest thing in the world. In one hand, to leave a man when you're actually losing, and he doesn't lose. It's just another woman gets him.
Yeah, Ali, I think we could ask the question, you know what I'm saying? If I'm so hard to deal with, why don't you find a sister wife to help you deal with me?
Ooh, that's the one. That's the one. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Hey, Mimi, smell the roses. Wouldn't that benefit the household? No. Look, take your emotions, because you're gonna use your emotions, right? If you don't feel like cooking, she'll cook. If you don't feel like cleaning, she'll clean. If you don't feel like having sex, she'll have sex. Why are y'all so opposed to the man getting peace outside the house if you're not giving them peace to take care of you? Can the sisters ask? Hold on.
We can't get brother husbands. That's
Smell
why.
the roses. Smell the roses. Don't jump over on that side when you know it's the minority versus majority. If most men aren't giving women peace, why are women opposed to man getting peace outside the house or bringing peace inside the house if you know you can't give him peace for taking care of you? Can you answer the questions, please? Most women, don't have to be y'all. Mimi, please think about that. Please, logically, you admit that most women just want the man's money. She's not going to give him peace. But if he steps out the house to get peace inside of a house, or bring the woman inside the house to get peace, knowing that the woman inside is not going to give him peace, shouldn't you still operate and stand with that woman where he gets peace just to take care of you? Shouldn't y'all accept that?
I do my accepting. So I don't think
you made it about you, Smell Roses. I'm not talking about you and Mimi.
I know. I'm just saying. I think
Smell Roses, please answer. I'm gonna ask y'all one more time.
Okay, it makes sense.
If most women want a man, no, I'm asking both of y'all again to keep families together, to keep relationships together.
Yeah, it makes sense. It would be nice to have a sister wife that I could trust to step in to do those things when I don't want to do them. Because there are times where I definitely don't feel like doing them. And No.
That's not the main point. Listen to my main point. If we're going to say most of y'all want men for money, most of y'all don't bring peace to the man. If he steps out to get peace to take care of you, shouldn't society support that?
Yes.
That's all I'm saying, Mimi. And Mimi, you already admitted it. I know you shaking your head. You like, damn, that's crazy. But they don't be bringing no peace. They just want that man money. Why can't he just go outside and get some, or bring some inside the house to give them peace for taking care of you? Y'all don't want him to have peace even for taking care of you. That's the crazy part about it. He takes care of you. You still don't want this man to be miserable. You know what? Hey, Peaky, correct me if I'm wrong. Women get mad for seeing a man happy. He'll see her. Why is he smiling? What is he so happy about? Like, why is he go do something? The man can come home when a rest and be like, look, there's women posting videos online of their man sleeping and taking rest when he comes home, taking care of her, and it makes them miserable to see their man happy and at rest, not doing something for them. And there's a lot of men, when the woman walks in the room, when they get around a woman, where they want to act like they're busy or can't even tell that woman what they're doing and act busy, so she won't be like, oh, you having fun, huh? You're not here taking care of us and doing for me, huh?
Just you don't really like him. I'm trying to tell you.
See, we already conceded that. Mimi,
you don't really like him. She never really did.
Nope. A happy man is an immature man in a woman's eyes. A happy man is perceived as immature in a woman's eyes. You think you could be in the house, if you're in the house playing a game, you ain't cheating, you ain't using no dirty dishes, you ain't breathing no purified air, you sit in the same lousy chair, same lousy game, doing the same lousy thing, and she's going to come and say you're a child, you immature because you happy.
And Picky, she don't even want to see you, like you say, play the game. It's bringing you peace. She not bringing peace to you, and she upset that you playing Madden or 2K. It's crazy. It's diabolical, my brother.
It's time for some super chats.
Being polygamous is not the answer to your problems. Okay. Because if you've got one extra wife or one extra woman in the house that you're taking care of, that just means that eventually she's going to get on your damn nerves and you're going to get you a third one and then a fourth one. And then a fifth. It's like you men are never satisfied. Why do you need to have multiple women?
So
Why?
this is why guys should have gave y'all two brains to think with. That's why I should have gave y'all two
God.
brains. If a man is single, who is it benefiting?
What do you mean? Who is it
No,
benefiting?
I just say
If he's
if a man is single and he's just spending money on himself and taking care of himself, who is it benefiting?
himself, it's benefiting him. That
Right.
he's by himself. He's taking care of himself.
Right. Is it better if he starts taking care of a woman?
Yes, we must find him and lock his ass down. Yes.
Does it serve society better for him to invest in a woman?
Yes.
Family. If you're talking about a healthy, happy family with children,
No.
Yeah, I mean,
See,
you don't want
Pinky.
a broken
Pinky.
household.
Hey, Pinky. Hey, Smell the Roses and Mimi. If y'all were single and a man came bringing $20,000 to your house every single month, would you refuse it or would you take it?
I mean, he got to do more than just bring money.
Does he have all his teeth and he takes showers?
Just money, y'all.
We're not bringing
Because
emotion.
if he
I
has
know.
all his teeth and he takes showers, then hell yeah. That's
Would
all my
you?
requirements
Would you be?
are.
Would
Clean
you?
and have
No.
all your teeth.
Let me walk this down. If a man was randomly bringing you 20, he doesn't want nothing from you. He's bringing you $20,000 a month. Would you be opposed to it or would you take it?
I would take it in a
Does he?
heartbeat.
Okay, you hear that, right, Peaky?
I got questions.
You hear that? All right. Does he owe you his loyalty?
No.
Hey, where my
No,
button at?
he
Where my
can
button
keep
at?
his
Where my-
I got questions.
Hey,
'Cause I don't want to
Pinky.
go to
Hey, Pinky.
jail as a co-conspirator. I don't know where he got that money.
Check mother effing mate. If they don't have no emotional ties with them, they'll take attention, they'll take money, they'll take resources, they'll take protection. They can be walking down this alley, they don't have no connection to this man and something doing to him, and they'll take the man's protection as well too, and his
Yes.
correction. Soon as there's let me finish. Just like you said, it's the control, it's not but the possession. Soon as the emotional tie comes in, they don't want to share those benefits with anyone
No.
else, even if he doesn't benefit from them. Why are they okay with taking the attention, the resources, the validation, and everything from men they have no emotional ties to and don't care what they do, but they care about it when it comes from their man? And you know what's worse, Peaky? A lot of these women care about more validation and attention than the man that's outside the house, more so than the man that's inside the house. She's sharing her whole self with everybody else, but then she don't even care about what she's actually doing for her man, but she's mad about the fact that he steps out the house for peace. It's wild. Let me read these super chats real quick. Shout out to the 255 people that's in the building. Please like and subscribe. Please hit the share button at the bottom of the screen. We working on women getting two brains because they're not even thinking about what they're thinking about as well too. Not Mimi and Smell the Roses. Because it's never
the women on the panel.
Women on the panel. Y'all, the Cash App is empty, y'all. We need and members, y'all. We need 20 members still. We ain't got no members, and we need Cash Apps, man. We need Cash Apps, y'all. Please hit. I highlight it. Hey, Peaky, put your Cash App in the back too, please. I highlighted my sister Smell the Roses, and my sister Mimi's Cash App because we still trying to identify who's actually the problem. Nobody want to tell the truth when it comes to who's the problem, but we see who the problem is. Hit my sister Smell the Roses Cash App, please. Smell the Roses 25. Please go support our sister and her contributions all the time over here with the Untouchables. And please make sure, well, my sister Mimi, I know. Oh, there we go. Please go make sure you support my sister Mimi as well too. And then my brother Peaky, you put it in the back chat.
Give me 1 second, Ali.
Okay. Shout out to my brother Tel G with the $5 super chat. I know Mimi favorite dish to cook is spaghetti and meatballs. That is diabolical.
Thank you for the $5. We were all born to be untouchable.
And then my brother and my Never mind. And my brother tells you with the $2 super chat, Ali needs to debate Taz exclusives. We try to get Taz over here. If Taz is watching somehow, some way, tell Taz to come on over, man, to debate us, man. We want Taz to come over here, man. And then my brother Cool Cat with the $5 super chat. Leadership qualities equal a man has money and assets, and the problem is they don't even follow you, even if you got money. So it doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Hey, thank you for $5. We gonna keep marching.
The 40 himself with the $2 super chat. A woman submits once she gives her body to a man. Yes, she will give you her mouth. She will give you her body. She just won't give you her heart, and she won't give you her mind. She won't give you her soul. She won't give you your spirit, and she won't give you no damn cooperation.
Ali, I don't think you believe that. Who hurt you? I'm gonna do you like they do me. Who hurt you? I don't think you believe that.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Usher had it bad. You don't think we had it bad? You must be crazy. D underscore 1957 with the you think these men are single because they want to be single?
I don't think a lot of these men are actually single. I think they deal with a lot of different women at the same time.
For peace or to ruin their lives.
I think to wet they.
You think he doing that because he love women, or he just want to ruin women's lives?
Ruin women's lives.
Yeah.
His life and their life.
It's crazy. Y'all admit that y'all want a man's assets. Y'all admit that women are hypergamous and aren't loyal, but then you're upset with men dealing with multiple women. It is diabolical and crazy and insane to me. That $20 will come with $80 attitude from me. If that woman got to reach into her pocket to give you $20, you know attitude is coming with it. They asked to work and be equal to a man, just not to share their money with you. Ain't that crazy? AJ Raw official with a $2 super chat. They won't actually submit. Need the link, y'all. They said they need the link. Y'all ready for people to come up? Or you still like the forwards? What y'all think? Mr. 420 himself with the $5 super chat. He still has to come home to fix and protect the house, which means more. Is that true, Mimi?
Again, for most women, I think it is, but not all. I mean, there are women out here that are doing it all by themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
Do they have to do it by themselves?
I think it's. I mean, yeah, y'all ain't. It ain't a lot of women out here that are in a position to be hypergamous, and there's not a lot of men out here that are available. Those men aren't available. The ones with a whole lot of, they're either married, somebody to wife them up a long time ago, or you're gonna be a side chick. I can't be a side chick.
So the men aren't doing for these side chicks.
I don't know what they're doing for them side chicks. I ain't never been one.
This crazy.
I ain't never been one, and I don't want to be one.
It's crazy. Hey, I know for a fact that most of these women ain't dealing with men unless there's something coming behind that. Y'all know that ain't no women just out here dealing with men for nothing. You admit it. They gotta have some assets. My brother, Mr. 420 himself, again with the $2 super chat. Most women have FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Damn.
Fear of missing out.
Sorry, that's the wrong button. And then my brother, Mr. 40 himself, again with the $5 super chat. She doesn't want those men because she actually has to play her part. Absolutely. That's what it is. She has to work for it. And she doesn't want to sacrifice. And she doesn't want that choice. She doesn't want to inconvenience herself. Ain't that right, Mimi? Not Mimi, though. Not Mimi, though.
Not the women on the panel.
Not the women on the panel. Mr. 420 himself with the $2 super chat. To feel secure, you would actually have to listen. Women believe they should have protection without having any correction. 33156 for life with the $2 super chat. Double talking 101. And D underscore 1957 with the $5 super chat. There's no right guy for her because then she'd have to pipe down her mouth and put her masculinity away? Would
Let
you
me
would
tell
you
you
be
something.
quiet for the
Let me tell you something. There are men out here that love a woman that talks like I do, acts like I do. Trust and believe. They do. There's somebody for everybody. So don't think that I'm gonna have to pipe down anything to be happy in my life. Okay, that's crazy to say. Not all men are looking for women that are submissive. Not all men are looking for that.
Not all women are looking for men that's honest with them. Not all men
You're
women looking for
absolutely
men.
right.
Not all
You're
women looking for
absolutely
men that they don't care about sharing. Listen what you say, Mimi. Listen
I'm
what you
trying
saying.
to tell
Mimi.
you that there are men that have no problems with a woman that got a little bit of mouth. Okay, they actually like it. It makes their teeter totter. Okay, I'm telling you, it's true.
So for women to get results, run your mouth.
No, I'm not saying that all women for all women. I promise you, I can't even imagine my voice and my bravado coming out of Smell the Roses. That's not who she is. That's not her personality. And she is from what I've heard, and a happily married woman for quite some
Well,
time.
why would you put, if you know you won't get the best results with your mouth? Why would you promote?
I don't know that that's the case.
Oh, really? So you with
That's not
somebody?
necessarily the case.
So then you in a relationship?
Every time I do one of these lives, because y'all try to shut me down and make me seem like, oh, not y'all, not you on the panel, but I mean, like in the comments, oh my God, she's so masculine. And every time, it might be 2, it might be 20 men come in my inbox and say, oh, I can do something. I can tame that horse. I can do, don't trust me. There's men out here that it does it for them.
I believe it.
No. So hold on. Are they trying to wipe you, or are they trying to smash you when you got a mouth like
what they're trying to do? I don't know.
Oh, really?
I would know what I know about men. I would say that they're trying to definitely at least smash. Okay, but that's beside the point. What I'm saying. That's besides the point.
No, it's not, because there's a woman.
That there are not women out there like me that are happily married to men who enjoy dealing with a woman like me. There are. I got plenty of aunties just like me. I can tell you that there are plenty of them.
Hey, y'all. Hey, ladies, listen to me. Keep running your mouth. Keep being the unruly one. She said, "I'm an unruly woman." Don't
listen to me, because I'm not a broke bitch. Okay, and so
I'm
not. So I am in the minority. That's why when I have these conversations, I try to speak generally, but don't listen to me, women, because I'm okay. All right, I don't have to have a man take care of me or pay my bills.
Mr. Ford
deal with their shit.
Mr.
420 ways.
Mr. 420 himself with the $2 super chat. Mimi is just spitballing at this. Mr. 20 himself again with the $2 super chat. Contradiction at its finest.
Yeah.
And then my brother Matreon Roberts, who I think is the sponsor of the show, with $44. I may be wrong. I gotta add these up. With $44, the only way you can tell if she likes you is if she will spend on you. That's what my brother said.
Thank you for the $20. You the bomb. Yo, what the?
They can't if they're broke. They can't spend no money on you if they're broke.
But is that one way to gauge if a woman was?
He said that's the only way. So the only way for a woman to show that she actually loves you is if she's not a broke bitch.
No. She don't have to be broke. A broke woman can spend money on you too, can't she?
Oh, you're right. You're right. They can spend.
She really gotta love you. She ain't got that much, and she's spending on you, right? I don't know if she love you though, but it shows at least some kind of indication that she may be interested in you. My brother L. Nixon, shout out to you, my brother, with a $10 super chat. She did her part learning what he likes. He just didn't express it. He likes to do it alone or with the boys. Your lack of communication doesn't dismiss her efforts.
We just got $10, kinfolk. You know what that means, right? We back on our feet again. I ain't gonna hold you. Support be healing people.
And then my brother again with the $5 super chat. Do worry the nigga at her job knows what to tell her, and the more you don't do it, the more he will. Some of y'all know because y'all been that guy. Oh,
He's
my
saying
God.
Hey, thank you for $5. We gonna keep marching.
He ain't lying. Most affairs happen at work. And it's
Yes.
usually what he's saying, that guy who tells her every day when she comes into work, oh, you look so beautiful today. You smell good. Do you need something to eat? Or buy you lunch? That's a fact.
So if my woman isn't getting me affirmations when you were just against cheating, right? Is that a form of cheating?
No. I'm saying
No.
it is a form of cheating.
Mimi,
Absolutely. That's what I just said.
No, Mimi, slow down.
Yeah, it is a form of cheating. I just said that.
You say you don't believe in cheating. So
I don't.
Why you ain't shut that down? Why you ain't shut that down right away? Why you
I'm
ain't
just
go
pointing it out. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's a horrible thing.
Why
you should
did
not
you?
do it.
You didn't shut that down right away. You said, "Hey, if he won't, someone else will."
I'm shutting it down now. I don't agree. What I'm pointing out to you is that most affairs happen with people on their jobs. They're
And
sleeping with their boss.
How
Or they're
could you
sleeping.
say that? How could you say the lunch part, Mimi? How could you say that?
Smell the rose out here letting niggas buy her lunch. You know
Look,
that,
they be
right?
like, you hungry? You need something to eat? I'm gonna DoorDash you something to eat. You know?
Hey, Peaky, you okay with a man buying your woman lunch?
Hell no, but ain't nothing I can do about it.
How about worse that she bought him lunch back?
Man, the worst part is how they use their PTO time.
Oh, man.
I ain't never do that now.
Yeah, I ain't taking time off to go smash my.
Yeah, nah.
I know because what, Mimi?
What?
It's never the women
never the women on the panel. Never the women on the panel.
Matron Roberts with the $20 super chat. So we have to be toxic for them to like us. That's the hot and cold. It's absolutely. She already admitted to you. In order for them to like y'all, you gotta be a toxic man. I
think both sides like a little bit. Everybody got to have a little bit of toxicity in their relationship. Like you got to, it's just the natural part of a relationship is, acting like you mad then when he asks you, oh, what's the matter? And you're like, nothing. And then, come on now, you got to know that that's how it really is.
Hey, so Peaky, with her saying that, who struggles most with the communication, women or men?
I think women struggle most with communication because they don't even like. You gotta recognize sometimes you advocating for how you feel sound like complaining, and me trying to get you to see that is me being insensitive to how you feel. No, like we adults, I care about how you feel, but it sounds like you complaining. Women struggle with communication for sure.
They want us to be mind readers. They just won't say it. It's crazy. Mr. 420 himself with the $5 super chat. Adam and Eve had everything, and it still wasn't enough.
But they ain't had no clothes.
Well done.
Yeah, no Louis Vuitton. There's no Louis Vuitton.
I don't think they had everything.
They didn't have it. That's the point, right? That's the point. That you just made his point. Hey, look, Pinky, she just made his point. She said, I don't think they had everything. It still wasn't enough. Crazy. And
We're joking. We're joking.
No, you're not.
Jokey joke.
They ain't had no Prada.
Y'all can't take everything that I say seriously, okay?
I mean, yeah, we're just jiving y'all. We're just, we're getting the crowd warmed up. We're juicing y'all up. Like that's all. That's all. A little juice. A little juice.
Somebody lies. Yeah. Now somebody lies. I don't know who, but I'm telling you, somebody's lying.
My brother L. Nixon with the $5 super chat. You only have to be hot and cold to fearful, avoidant, and anxious avoidant people because their nervous system doesn't relate to stability. Shout out to the women.
I like him.
Yeah, he's been speaking facts.
Yeah. He understands. He understands.
Hey, L. Nixon, my brother, no game. L. Nixon running game, and it's so easy. Just tell y'all what y'all want to hear. Cool Cat with a 2, and that's why women love to be lied to as well too. Just tell y'all what y'all want to hear, and y'all
just don't let me find out that you was lying.
My brother Cool Cat with the $2 super chat. Women are professional goal posts movers. Absolutely.
Hey, you gotta stop moving the goalposts, all right? Just leave it where it is. Every time you shift it, this happens.
And then my brother 420 himself with the $2 super chat. Stop with every or all. Those are scapegoat words that women are always using to keep from admitting the truth because they don't have no accountability or responsibility. Those are words that y'all can't see. Only the man can see them. So I'll just read it out for y'all. Matron Roberts again with the $2 super chat. You should have done more is what you get. Absolutely. And y'all just admitted it, but y'all was just jiving. Cool Kev with the $2 super chat. If Jesus can't save them, Jesus Christ. If Jesus can't save them, why are you trying?
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
That's like the best meme ever. Mr. 420 himself with the $2 super chat. So you go around lying to men? Mimi, do you lie? Do you lie to men in relationships?
Oh, I'm not. One thing I'm incapable of telling a lie.
Yeah, women don't lie. Women don't lie. Just like men don't cheat. Just like men don't cheat. Women don't lie.
I'm
We tell
incapable.
the truth every time.
Woo, man.
That's what gets me in trouble on these panels. I'm always telling the truth, and then I get, clipped up.
Uncle Rick with the $2 super chat. Play the game your way, fellas. Play the game your way. And then Mr. 4020 himself with the $2 super chat. Mimi, you deal with them. You just don't like them.
And I think he's talking about when I said men that cheat or, men that cheaters or whatever. Yeah. I mean, again, I don't want to deal with a man knowingly that he is a polygamist, right? It's not a problem until it's a problem.
You just said you knew they were polygamous.
No, again, I know that's most men are going to, try to have multiple women.
No. If we accept you for all the cons y'all got, right? Your emotional issues, your emotional roller coasters, your PTSD still healing, your 304 pass, y'all got all these bodies, you're inconsistent, right? We take your cons. Why don't you just take that con that the guy, that's the con. That he
that's
made
the one con that is
no. I said it again. We accept all those cons, demonstrates that we love y'all. We will accept all those inconveniences. Most of what men do for y'all is yes already. Yes. You want to watch Notebook? Yes. You want to go to Target? Yes.
Yeah.
You want to go shopping? Yes. You want Amazon?
If you do all of that, then I can forgive you.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I can. I think the panel is 50-50. Mimi is the woman that will not forgive you.
No. That's not my
Raquel
point.
is the woman that will forgive you.
No, y'all consistently provide inconveniences for men, and they demonstrate they love you by conceding to it. Y'all inconvenience, and we're gonna do that. I love her. But y'all go, he cheated, I'm gone. So it demonstrates we actually love you. Y'all don't actually love the man because that's our cons. The man is
I'm saying that your panel is split between the women on your panel. You got a split panel. It's 50-50. Mimi is the woman that's saying, hell no, she will not accept your con. And Raquel is saying, she will accept your con
as long as you take her to Target and watch the
Notebook. Give me the Starbucks and watch the Notebook with me.
You know what's crazy about that, Peaky? Is that the women are the biggest contributors and the supporters of the cheating culture. They don't like cheating on being cheated on, but they'll cheat with somebody. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy, boy? They don't support being cheated on, but they'll cheat with you, and they'll take another woman's man as well too. But they don't like cheating. Let's get to the next super chat.
Whatever.
Hey, shout out to my brother.
All praises.
And then Cool Kev with the $2 super chat didn't like the way they chewed. Is crazy. We had a woman up here. Shout out to DJ Bonita. She left a dude because he snored.
Yeah, she
I
said
did that before.
Yeah.
I did that before. Yeah.
Why not get him a CPAP machine?
He had a CPAP machine, and his ass didn't want to bring it over here all the time like he was supposed to, and then keep me up all night. I was like, bruh, this ain't gonna work.
I'm kidding.
Oh no. No.
like if everything else was good, I would just like sleep on the couch sometimes until I couldn't take it anymore, or get them maybe try those little nose strips, you know, that kind of like help them. I don't know if they work or not, but I would try it.
We know who love who more. It's the fact that men will
I'm
sacrifice.
in love with him. I mean,
y'all show
in
it
a
over and
relationship.
over again. Men will sacrifice more and inconvenience themselves more to be with women. Y'all not inconveniencing yourself like that. Mr. 420 himself with the $2 super chat. Yeah, something about this story don't add up. You know, because they don't lie. They multiply. Mr. 420 himself with the $5 super chat. Most of the time, it's not the man get caught. Y'all just happen to go looking for something because they always looking for something. Exactly. Y'all, why you keep just in your place? And then
bring your ass home when you're supposed to come home from work. Do stuff like that. You know,
and get your little nap in where you snoring in my ear over there before you bring it over here.
Yeah, and keep them hoes from approaching your wife at Christmas parties.
Says the woman. The woman can't even compliment the man, but you're gonna let a man buy your lunch and help you on aisle 3 with the case of water. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. My brother D _ 1957 with the $2 super chat. Yeah, they letting fellas help him out on aisle 8. With the $2 super chat.
Me or something?
Yeah, I know y'all do. Women can't give your man
I feel like you be following me or something, Miley.
If you just
Ain't nothing wrong with a man being a man. And
what's funny is again, there's countless videos online where a woman is asking for a man in front of her woman to help him with picking up something from the aisle, and she like, don't you help her? So you don't want a man, your man helping a woman with something in aisle 3, but you find with a man helping you in aisle 3.
Don't do it in front of your woman. That's
don't do it with those little yoga pants on that are going up your butt crack. Like that's too much. Like you doing too much. You doing too much.
D _ 1957 with the $2 super chat. Mimi's got an ice box where her heart used to be.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
That's what. Who hurt you, Mimi? Who hurt you?
You know, I've been asked this question several times in my life, and the answer is you. You men. You men. You hurt me. I'm so broken. You know, I cry in my pillow at night thinking about it.
Hey, this shout out to you, Mimi.
I swear he gave me that fire when I was in the dark. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times.
Shout out to Krishan. Mr. 420 himself with a $2 super chat. You can't give grace if you already know his nature. Exactly. And then my brother L. Nixon with the $10 super chat. The problem is that some guys be out there cheating while the whole house is out of order, be out there spending money and time you barely have. It be mother who literally can't afford to do it.
There you go. How dare you cheat on me and we got bills to pay. You ain't, taking care of the house. It's one thing. I think that a lot of richer men who have a lot of money, their women deal with it because they're like, shit, I'm living my best life.
Yeah.
You already said y'all ain't love us for who we are. Y'all love our money. The least I can do is cheat because I'm broke.
It's not as many men out there that can do that as most people think. Okay, there's not. That can have enough money to be able to go out there and cheat, and their woman's like, it's okay.
Mimi, you had it, and you still couldn't do nothing about it either. They still cheated. That don't matter. If they gonna cheat, they gonna cheat. If a man gonna cheat, he gonna cheat. What you gonna do about it? What can y'all honestly do about it?
Well, we'll see when that day come. I hope I don't end
up. This is the only thing you can do about it. That's all you can do about it. Matreon Roberts with the $2 super chat. But when they cheat, they want grace. Yeah, you better get out my face.
Man, y'all can't handle when a woman cheats. If a woman cheats, y'all you gonna just give it all up. Everything, give it up.
You know what the real thing is about that?
Talking about asking for grace.
You know why you can't? You know why you can't go? You know why it's hard to take y'all back because of that? It's somebody dominated you. and that other man know that another man dominated you. When we cheat,
So another woman
let me
isn't
finish.
dominating
Let
you,
me
she's
finish.
gobbling you down.
You was a cum bucket, and the man really typically didn't want to be with you. When we cheat, they want us.
Your language,
Let me. No, I'm telling you the truth. Hey, there's another man on the. Hey, Peaky. When men cheat, those women want to be with us, right? And women know it. The women want to replace you. So when side chicks want to be the main chick, they don't want to be. They want to be part of the equation. When you cheat with a guy and he's talking to you and tell you sweet nothing, so you could put your head on his lap, he just got some free box for nothing. You don't get. He don't look to support you. He don't look to take care of you. He just wanted to knock you off, and he was happy that you were so vulnerable in such a bad place that you wanted some dick.
How you know he was vulnerable? How you know
is this
dominating? How you know we wasn't just dominating the
You
situation?
hear it? So you was dominant. Hold on, Peaky. Let him So smell the roses and me.
I'm jiving. I'm just jiving you. I'm just like because
saying exactly what I was about to say. How y'all? This so far fetched that women might actually just want to be because you're shitty in bed. They just want to go and sleep with another man, and they'll deal with your shit because they're getting the good dick from the guy across the street.
No.
See, Ali, I think
you see they telling. Go ahead, Peaky.
See, like when we do what we do, we don't compare.
And you'll never know.
See what I'm saying? Now they trying to compare us to him. That's irresponsible cheating. You need to learn how to cheat responsibly.
Y'all got to stop getting caught. See what I'm saying? Women a lot of times don't get caught.
Stop cracking everything.
Messy
Stop
with
cracking everything. Stop trying to be Stephon Diggs out here, doing it at work, doing it at the barbershop, doing it at the grocery store, doing it at the gym. Stop cracking everything.
Somebody got to do it.
No.
Mr. 420 himself with the $2 super chat.
Usher. You gotta play Usher. You gotta play
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Mr. 420 himself with the $2 super chat. The one double standard that benefits men you hate. Exactly. That's the point I'm making. And they admit that men ain't getting no peace in these streets. Tell G with the $5 super chat. A woman's sexual exclusivity is part of her value to a man. They know that. It just don't matter.
That's why we weaponize it. That's why we weaponize it with you when we don't use it and carry it out there to other people.
And that's another thing. Why would you leave a man
crack.
that cheat? Why would you leave a man that cheated on you, Mimi, when the box is already used up?
When whose box is already used up?
Not the woman on the panel, because it's never the women on the panel. But if that box is already used up and you got somebody to commit to it and take care of you, and he just stepped out to get some box, but your box already, not you though, not y'all. But the box is already used up. Who lost? You had somebody that supported you, that took care of you, that you probably actually liked and loved. And now because he stepped out, even though the woman he with probably used box, why would you leave? You lose. He don't leave. And you know, that's why you're smiling. You lost. He just going to get somebody else he can take care of and possibly cheat on. That's getting security from him. Now you out here. Where is it at?
I swear he gave me that fire when I was in the dark. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times.
Gurley with the $2 super chat. Women love men opportunistically. Absolutely, but they don't love us. They opportunists that don't love you. L. Nixon with the $5 because you know what? Hey, Mimi, you would have gave one man 100 chances instead of giving 100 men one chance if you actually love that man. L. Nixon with the $5 super chat on some real ish. We talking about cheating and polygamy, but our kids can barely read, and most of us don't have 6 months of savings. We don't have time, and them kids are usually with who?
The side chick.
Cool Can with the $2 super chat. No purified air, though, Peaky.
That was funny.
That was funny. That was
funny when you said that.
Right.
You got granular. You got real granular with the room. Like
Zero fallout with the $5 super chat. Just over 130 years ago, wives were okay with men going to brothels because it was fidelity. that you were supposed to give men fidelity. It wasn't the other way around, especially when you already had women. This is how much they've changed society to favor them. Weak men help them, and they still don't stay with a guy. Ain't that crazy? Y'all got everything to go your way. You get your way and everything you want, me, and you still not you. And women can't still stay with a guy. L. Nixon with the $10 super chat. In reverse, all these things be the way the other guy smashes your woman. How many of y'all been with a woman who man cheating? She be tolerating it because side dude giving her some love. And then Cool Cat with the $2 super chat. This for the Who Hurt Ali Fund. Much love to y'all, man. Hey, y'all. Ain't nobody. I'm trying to take my kids out. It was Mother's Day. You know, brother hurt, man. Hit the Cash App, man. Nobody still hit the Cash App. We need our cat and no memberships, y'all. Come on, family. Help the membership out and help the Cash App out. I think we reached our super chat goals as well too. Mr. 420 himself, and make sure y'all hit Smell the Roses Cash App, and make sure you hit my sister Mimi's Cash App. Mr. 420 himself with the $2 super chat, of course, with the Who Hurt You line. Go figure. You know Mimi was gonna say that to me.
I mean, it's the where you go when you don't have nothing else to say. That's what people do to me all the time. When they can't rebuttal what I'm saying, they're like, "Who hurt you?" Like, what the hell? Like, you can't give me a reason for why I feel this way. It's just somebody hurt me. Nobody hurt me. I'm good. I'm good over here.
So it was given who hurt you,
right? Tart and all. I ain't got no.
That's what it says. It's given who hurt you, right? It's given mommy issues, right? It's giving mommy issues, right?
Daddy issues, mommy issues, you know, the typical excuses.
My brother, Mr. 420 himself with the $2 super chat. Mimi, cut it out. You don't even acknowledge them. And then my brother Marvel Bishop with the $10 super chat. So Mimi, if you just said you've been cheated on in every relationship and you run your mouth, maybe you should change that to get a different result. I don't know. Maybe I'm
crazy. That's not exactly what I said. With the men that I was in long-term so we're talking, I'm not that old. I've been in all of my relationships were 7 years or more. Okay. So it's not like it's been 10, 50, 15 people. Okay. The ones that I was in long-term relationships with, eventually they ended because of them cheating. Okay. And they dealt with my mouth for 7 to 10 years. They didn't have a problem with it until there was a problem, and it wasn't the mouth. Okay. So yeah, you crazy. But
what would have benefited you more though, to stay with the man that you love, or just being out here doing it by yourself?
I don't subscribe to the theory
just real quick,
you love me if you cheat on me.
Just real quick. Now, I didn't ask you that. I said, what would have benefited you more? You staying with the man that you loved, or you being in the position you in right now, where you taking care of things yourself? What would benefit you more?
Well, I if I'm talking about me at this moment, I think I'm doing much better now than I was then. So it wouldn't have been.
I didn't ask you if you're doing better. Would you benefit more with that person being in your life?
No.
So you would have more money.
They're not loyal. I don't want no unloyal people
this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Nico _313 with the $5 super chat. Mimi is a perfect example why black men need not put white women on pedestals.
I don't know. First of all, I need y'all to stop letting this light skin fool you. Okay. Number one. All right. I don't think there's a white woman on this panel. If I'm to be 100% real over here.
Yes.
Okay. So kick rocks with socks. Get out of here.
Absolutely. Hey, absolutely, my brother. My brother Willie Mother and Beeman with the $5 super chat. These women are proud of failing at relationships and at getting married. That's why they brag about how many times they've been engaged. Oh my goodness. Can anybody refute that one? Mimi, can you refute that one?
I mean, I don't brag about how many times I've been engaged. Why would you brag about? I don't think that's something to brag about. Like if you're like, well, I've been engaged 3 times.
Look, he said these women. He didn't say Mimi. Why? And Mimi, why do y'all make it about you instead of the women that he talk about?
I don't know.
If it's not you,
it feels very personal when someone asks a question and you're the person on the panel, I guess, maybe. I don't know. If there were 30 women on the panel, I think it would be it would be different because no woman would necessarily be like, oh, he's talking to me.
But
I mean,
how
there's
he
only
said
two
he
women
didn't
on
say Mimi or Smell the Roses. He said these women are proud of failing at relationships and getting married. That's why they brag about how many times they've been engaged.
I don't think people should be bragging about failing at a relationship or being proud of it.
Do they?
No,
No, but do they?
mild, then it's a failed.
Hold on.
Why would you brag about a failure?
Here y'all did it again, right? Y'all perspective, right? Do y'all not see videos countlessly on the internet where women bragged about getting married, bragged about the man they got with, then they bragged about getting away from the guy, and they bragged about divorcing the guy. And they thank God for coming into their life, and then they thank God for the person getting out their life. y'all haven't seen that? You ain't seen that, right, Mimi?
I've seen all kinds of stuff like that. I've seen men do it too.
Yeah.
No, you see, y'all always got to see men do it too. Can't never just the women can't just own it. Odie_Shalomo with the $10 super chat. They think black men are sayings who like wild, unruly women. Fantasy in reality, dudes gonna stick something in your mouth to shut you up, beat down the box, then put you in a recreational use only pile. Oh man.
Sounds to me like all men do that. If you say that, they all men step out and mess with women on the side. That would be all men,
is
right?
that true? Do most? Hold on, Mimi. Do men use the women they consider unruly as recreation and the woman they see as submissive and cooperative as wives? Is that how it typically works? I'm actually most of the time.
I want to say something, but I don't even want to say it.
Don't
say
something. Don't say because you ain't safe over here, Mimi. You ain't safe over here.
I know. That's what I'm saying. No, I've learned. This is not a safe space.
She don't want this to happen.
Got your ass.
Exactly.
No, it's because I subscribe to the theory that in marriages, like y'all would make it seem like married women are like saints, like they don't be wanting you to get bent over and choked and all that stuff and hung from the door frame and all of that. Like, why would that comment in particular made it sound like, okay, well, black men, what did he say? We make it seem like black men are out here dating, messing around with women who, what did he say, science? I'm assuming that he's talking about, I'm not 100% sure what that word means. Maybe you typed it wrong.
He's talking about anime. Like
see, I don't know shit about that. But I will assume that he's making it seem like we would say that men are out here cheating with women that are like, it's exotic and all that stuff, and they're leaving their wives at home to be, the angels and saints in the bedroom. I don't subscribe to that. I don't believe that most married women are doing that.
You don't believe most married women are doing what?
Being these little submissive missionary only, wear the dog baby lingerie to bed at night.
Nobody disagreeing with that. But that's what. So you're conceding the fact that most men shouldn't get married to today's women. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Hold on, Smell the Rose. Oh, okay, hold on, Smell the Rose. What's she saying?
She's saying that not all married women are prudish. So she's saying that you guys are saying that the side girls or whatever are like the super saiyans, but how do you not know that the wives are also as freaky? That's all.
No, yeah. Hold on. I think this is 2026, right? Most men are getting married to some woman that's kind of she has some freak in her now, right? There ain't gonna be no prudish woman.
Well, yeah.
What?
That's probably the reason why I get pissed the most if someone cheats on me, because I'm like, oh, I know you ain't over there doing what you do to me to her. Oh, hell no. Because if you had to step out, that means I wasn't doing exactly what you wanted me to do. And if you want to do more than that, then I got a problem. What is going on over here?
No. Do you think if you draining your man when he's leaving and when he coming back, you think he gonna have time to do all that?
Leave it up to you. I think the answer is yes.
I'm gonna ask you
The
again.
answer you said that men are just naturally going to sleep with multiple women. Well,
No, I didn't say
if I'm draining you dry and you don't have nothing left,
I
then what are
didn't
you
say that.
going out here with her?
No. I said by nature, men are controlling their nature. Men, most men are not cheating on their women, they'll control their nature. What I said was, are most women, are they doing that?
I would say no. If men are out here sleeping with,
I mean, not every day.
Definitely not every day.
I just don't have the bandwidth. I just don't have the bandwidth.
So if women,
4 days, 4 out of 7, okay. But
so if women, no, 4 out of 7, that's fine. But no, what I'm saying is that if the woman is being unfair, if the man is never taking breaks from providing for you or protecting for you and doing what he's supposed to do for you, because man ain't taking breaks. If the woman is taking breaks, can you be upset at a man stepping out the household if you know you're taking too many breaks?
I already said that. I get it. I already said that. I already said
that. Yeah, you already know my stance. Cheating is unacceptable.
She leaving you.
I didn't ask you that.
Not only am I leaving you, I'm leaving you because I'm going to prison for the rest of my life because I'm gonna take your ass out of here. Okay,
Matreon
I
Roberts,
ain't doing that. We're not doing that anymore.
Y'all so selfish. Matreon Roberts with $2 super chat. She ain't giving you no box, but you paying the bills. But she mad that you getting box from somewhere else because she ain't giving you no box. It's crazy. Fairy tales is who hurt. Fairy tales is who hurt Ali. Exactly. Willie Mother Beamer with the $5 super chat. Women swear their pussy is fire when in reality it's just free, and men love free-ish.
Man, please, y'all will put y'all's ding-a-ling in a greasy hole in the wall if that's all you had. Don't make it seem like women over here putting their vaginas on some type of scale or pedestal or something like mine's better than yours. It ain't. We know that y'all don't care what hole you put it in.
So if a man cheat on you, it don't mean he loved the other woman, right? Is that what you're saying?
I believe that. You're right. I don't think that just because he cheats that he loves the other woman. Because y'all, like I said, greasy hole in the wall. You'll go for that. Long as it's a little grease around it, you going for it. If that's all you got.
Oh my God!
My brother Cool Kev.
Yeah,
my brother Cool Kev with the $2 super chat, not beatbox. Yeah, they beatboxing. That's what they were doing before they became loyal. My brother Frederick and my brother Super Pete gifted us with 2 memberships. Much love to y'all. And then my sister, Melanin Legacy, the one and only Melanin Legacy, will be debating my sister SH this Saturday. It's going to be a crazy one. It's going to be a crazy one.
It's going to be a crazy one. It's a lot of battles on this card, and it's going to be your favorite one.
They will be debating Saturday. All right. Y'all don't want to miss that one on the Team Fatty Show. Melanin Legacy with a $10 super chat. Labeling it cheating is childish. It shows a refusal to understand the man. Shame and insults is always the goal for women. Funny, we don't shame women for being cheaters on a massive scale.
All praises.
But y'all telling all women are hoes. Of course, we get shamed all the time.
Keke Palmer, y'all got supported when she was doing her thing with Usher. Hey, I'm single. I'm single. I'm single until I'm married. Do women say I'm single till I'm married when it's convenient? You, Mimi, I saw you look over there to your lying side of your brain.
All the time, even when you are married.
When you gonna lie, Mimi, you look that way. When you gonna tell the truth, you look right here, even though you say you don't lie. Do women say I'm single if I'm single until I'm married?
I've heard that before, yeah.
Yeah, and we do you laughing too. Matron Roberts with a $2 super chat. That should tell you it's not all about the box. It's not all about the box. It's not. It's crazy. My brother Odie Shalomo again with the $5 super chat. My comment was about unruly women being bust downs. Had nothing to do with married women freak levels. Great deflection. Absolutely. Most unruly women are easy. Would you admit to that, Mimi and Smell?
No, because I know I'm unruly and I'm not easy. I'm hard as hell.
You don't think most mean girls are easy?
Most mean girls?
Unruly, we consider mean too, are easy.
I'm not mean at all. So I don't see the correlation here. But to use the
women,
example,
hold on real quick. Most women who are unruly, and funny you said that earlier because you said it by accident. You had to retract and Smell of Roses caught you. is how women be using their box to feel like they're dominating and making the man submissive. You did bring that up. You did. And Smell Rose like, oh snap.
That's easy to do because y'all put pussy on such a pedestal. Like you just gotta have it all the time.
Finish, and I'm gonna tell you this.
To do.
Let me tell you this: the most freakiest women, the nastiest, out of control, and a lot of times can be unruly women, be in military positions and positions that men take. Whether it's army, whether it's law enforcement, whether it's judges, whether it's a position of power, a lot of women love that position of power to feel like a man, and they'll move sexually like a man as well too. Would you disagree? There's a lot of freaks in the military, and there's a lot of freaks in the law enforcement.
It's a lot of freaks everywhere.
No, I'm talking about the positions that are typically for men. That law enforcement and soldiers. Do a lot of those women do you see move like that?
Yeah, there's a time and a place. There's a whole. Come on now, don't act like there's not a whole category on Pornhub for submissive women and men who like to be dominated. I mean, dominated. The men that like to be dominated versus.
Watch this. Here's the checkmate. Do women see being naked and doing what they want to do with their body as freedom and liberation?
Yeah, I guess so.
Freedom is being butt naked on social media, being able to show everybody your curves, your booty, your titties, and having sex with whoever you want to. That's what women look at as sexual empowerment and security. Ain't that crazy, Mimi?
That is crazy. Because I did not know that.
You just said you did know that. You hear him say it.
No, just being naked. You're saying
no. The woman
on IG or being naked on the beach because you're in some nude beach somewhere and you can't do that in America and you feel liberated.
Hey, Mimi, women would literally say a man is controlling because he wants you to respect yourself, be modest, and dress conservative. A woman
y'all say that, but then y'all choose with the that be on IG half naked.
Let me finish.
Or you picking up waters for the lady with the little booty pants on in the Walmart.
Let me finish. Y'all talk about a bust down again, but they will say that that's controlling. But when they show their ass, when they show their titties, when they got the social media, the OnlyFans, all those things, when they can get attention from men, it's so men can't control them and tell them what they can do with their body. They see it as freedom and sexual empowerment and liberation. Because you're not going to tell me what to do with my body. That's 100% facts, and you know that, Mimi.
And that's what Keke Palmer said too when she was acting crazy when she wore that dress to the Usher concert.
Yeah, they'd rather be a hoe than a wife. 100%.
Her man let her walk out like that. Shame on him. Wasn't she married at the time? She was with him when that was the whole controversy that she was still in a relationship with that guy, went to the Usher concert, was dressed like a, I don't know, 304.
She had her whole booty out.
And he let her out like that. Can't sound to me like he couldn't control his household.
Oh, so a man has, hey y'all, this is check. No. So a woman should be controlled by her man.
I was being facetious.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. No.
I was being facetious.
Hey, okay, well, you're in trouble now.
It's gonna be a crazy one. It's a lot of battles on this card, and it's gonna be your favorite one.
Hey, Fatty, you came in right on the right time, my brother. You came at the right.
Time for me to go. I gotta go. And he got his shirt unbuttoned. It's time for me to go.
Hey,
he came ready.
Fatty came right at the right. Hey, Fatty, she said it sounds like the man can't control.
I'm freezing. Let me change the device, please.
You're not freezing on our side,
No,
Fatty.
you're not freezing over here.
Willie, mother. Hey, y'all, remember that, y'all. When women will say it all the time, they need a man that can control them and put them in their place. And then our sister Mimi's just said it sounds like the man can control his woman. Willie mother and Beeman with the $5 super chat. Boy, y'all just let y'all keep talking. Willie mother and Beeman with the $5 super chat is delusional for average women to expect to have the man of their dreams all to themselves. She's average, he is not. She's lucky to share him. Is that true or not, Mimi? She's already shared herself with everybody else. Why would she be special if most women are after this guy? But she's already given what she can give to this guy to some other people. Like, what can the woman give to the man that she ain't give to nobody else, my sister Mimi? And that's my brother Fatty talking point typically. What can the woman give the man that she's never given to nobody else? What makes her so special?
Women aren't special. We just,
Oh, the scapegoat.
we just a greasy hole.
Scapegoat city.
Peeing in. That's all we are.
You scapegoated that. You ice skated up out of that. But you know what? Hold on, Mimi.
Answer me. I'm asking you a question. And cut.
Bronx Water God with the $2 super chat. Rose, I know you're not flip flopping. Hey, you better. Hey, Rose, better not be out here.
You're not flip flopping.
I'm not flip flopping.
Two things can be true at once.
My brother, Mr. 420 himself, with the $5 super chat. Mimi, earlier you said men don't put box on pedestals like that, but now they do. Ooh. My brother Tell G, Fat, I got a question for you too, because you came right on the right time with the $2 super chat. Mimi, let me hold $20. You know
I ain't got it. I'm broke.
Hey, is that?
Swear he gave me that fire when I was in the dark. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times.
Hey, Fatty, when the sisters say that, it looks like that man couldn't control his woman.
I was being facetious.
And she said she's going to be facetious. Why? Because she told on herself.
No, I don't think it's a good thing. I'm just saying that you guys, you talk about men having control and being dominant, over the woman. Obviously, they had the roles reversed, right?
Oh, hold on, one more thing.
It would never work out, right? It could never. He definitely didn't forgive her for that little shenanigan that she pulled. Shouldn't have, brother, according to y'all.
Eric hit us with all love, brother, with the $20 cash app. Much love to you, my brother, with the $20 cash app.
Thank you for the $20 cash app. We gonna keep bringing that smoke.
Y'all, we just need 18 more members and $80 more in the cash app to reach our goals. Mimi and Smell the Rosa, have y'all got a cash app yet? Check y'all cash app.
No.
Hey, y'all, please help our sisters out. And I Smell the Roses. I'm gonna put their links up here too. Let me see. Smell the Roses and my sister Mimi. Y'all, please bless their cash app, y'all. All right, please let's bless their cash app. Okay.
I come on here for fun, y'all. It's okay. It's all right.
It's still okay.
I won't feel no type of way if y'all don't send me a cash app.
My brother Fatty. When women say that, because they say that a lot of times, especially when they get caught in their emotions or when they telling on themselves, right? Do women actually want men to control them when they say that to other men? Oh, looks like he can't control his woman, or he couldn't control his woman. Is that a sign of love when she gives up her control?
No.
Oh man.
Because you can be strategic about it. Some people be submissive, not because they love you, but because they want to feel your ego. Women are masters at doing this. Oh my God, you're such a big man. You fix that door so well. Oh my God, like you are the one and only that I will obey. You can stroke a man's ego and you don't love him at all. You just put in a battery on his back and let him go along. So it's not automatic. Of course, if you like it, like if a woman likes you, you can get away with everything. Very fair. The problem is a lot of women understand man nature and understand how to manipulate men too. So if I being a damsel in distress and a meek woman and a weak woman, and then King Kong comes in and saves me from Godzilla, that's what I'm going to do. So it's not automatic that just because your woman is submissive to you and obeys to you, that she's doing that shit for love. She might do that strategically because that's the only way she can control you.
So hey Fatty, how do you know when a woman actually likes you or loves you?
You don't. You might do an educated guess, but a woman say I love you, like what Mimi said. She said to every boyfriend she had, I love you forever. Forever is replaceable for right now. We've been having this conversation for years. Everything a woman says, everything a woman says, you have to add right now. I love you. Right now, I miss you. Right now, I want to have sex with you. Right now, I feel like cooking every day. Right now, everything a woman says is right now. You have to add that word. Never go with forever, because people, especially women, are very bad at the forever thing.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
It's called conditional love.
Is
Sure.
that love? Is it, go
I
ahead,
said
Patty.
conditional love. It's called conditional love.
Sure. But
I
men are not
wasn't
shouting
lying.
out.
I wasn't lying at the time. It was just conditional,
Sure,
and
but
they broke the condition.
But that's the thing. If a man says, I'm never cheating on you, you will take it as a massive stab in the back. If he cheated on you and he's saying, oh, I meant that back then, not today, you'll call him goofy because you're like them. So why you promise is a lie. It's kind of, it might not be an intentional, malicious, I'm plotting that I love you today, but I won't love you in 2 years. But it's kind of a lie, because if you say something, you have to stand by it. So if a woman can say I love you right now, and then not loving him I love you forever, and then in 1 year not love me, she's going back on her word. Just like me saying I will be faithful for you forever, and then cheat on you, I'm going back on my word. Y'all can break rules and we have to stand by our word. That makes no sense.
You can love people and not continue to be in a relationship with them because they hurt you. Maybe, I mean, and again, there's many different levels to love. There's romantic love. And then when one breaks your trust and you don't romantically love them anymore, you can still,
It's not about the love, it's about the word. If your word is bond, if you break your word, you win worse shit. Because you said you're going to do something and you flip it and you didn't. So it's not about love. I rather deal with the person that doesn't love me but keeps their word than deal with the person that loves me and change their mind every 2 days. Makes no sense. You want stability. You want for a person to be predictable. Rather deal with the honest or with the respectful or the honorable op than to deal with the flip-flopping friend. Because I know I can predict my enemy if he's honorable. No fighting around children and elderly. On Christmas, we pause. No kids, no families. I can respect that. I can respect a person that loves you, but every time they change their mind, every time something changes, they change their mind. You are unpredictable. You are a liability. You are putting me in danger or jeopardizing whatever going on because I need you to be predictable.
And to add to that, Mimi, men keep loving women whether you meet their conditions or don't meet their conditions. They still be loyal to you. Y'all, literally, if the man meets your conditions, you still won't end up being loyal to him or still loving him as well too. Most men try their hardest to meet your conditions and you still don't show up. So if you don't show up all the way for the man, he still shows up, but he shows all the way up for you and you don't show up, who loves who? So it's not true that y'all don't love conditionally either. When we don't know when you love, we really don't know. And another saying in Fatty's country is that y'all words are in the sand. Like your love is in the sand. As soon as the wave comes up, it just washes right out. Your word means nothing to us. So why is it that you don't meet our conditions, we continue to love, but if we meet your conditions, you don't continue to love? Do you actually love even if it's conditional? Let's go smell the roses.
I got a cash app.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't want to say his name, but thank you,
Okay.
E. Thank you, E. I don't
For
want to say
the-
your government name for the $10 cash app.
Let's go. Let's go with the $10 cash app. We got to get Mimi now.
Thank you for the $10 cash app. Chef. That's beautiful, Luis. Layers on layers. Keep cooking, Untouchables.
Well, our love is conditional. If she didn't meet y'all conditions, man, y'all don't have to stand it.
Ali, do you really deep down inside believe that anybody loves anybody? Like, or
My more to yes.
No, they
minority.
don't. They
So-
don't. They
so-
don't
no,
believe
no.
in love. They don't.
That's what the vibe I'm getting. There's not like you. It's almost like I just feel sad for y'all. Like you don't really want
I try
love,
to give
but you
them love.
don't.
They don't want it. They don't
Just
want
to,
it.
just to make sure, just to make sure, who is y'all?
Well, I'm not necessarily the men. No, it's not the men on the panel. It's never the
No. You can
It's never
actually
the
do
men on
no.
the panel.
No, you can point at us.
You actually can point at us. We allowed it. I just want to make sure.
Well, I mean, I was pointing that specifically asking Ali because we've been having the conversation all night, and it just seems as if like you just don't really believe that men and women really love each other or that it's even possible. And if you do love your woman or your guy, the woman has to be submissive and faithful, and the man can step out and do whatever he wants to do. And to me, that's what it seems like you think that's what love is. And I just don't. I'm confused. Is that what do you
Thank you for
believe
getting
that?
me off the hook. I appreciate it. There's Ali's fault. Go ahead, Ali. You got this.
That I believe men love. I don't. Most men love. Yeah, I don't believe most women love. So men will sacrifice, men will compromise, men will inconvenience repeatedly, and they would, and for the, especially for the children to keep their family together. I believe that men love. Fatty might not believe men or women love, but I believe they love. But I don't believe most women love ever in their life. I do believe men do, and I'll take it even a step further. Even when it comes to their children and saying they'll do what's in the best interest of their children today. I don't know about 1975 and back, but what the modern era is showing, that a lot of the women is struggling with the love of the kids, struggle with the love of the men, and they said themselves that they struggle with self-love. So I'm taking their word for it. I'm not taking my word for it. I don't see men complaining about having to serve, having to do, having to love, having to support, having to protect. The man just goes, hey, I want the woman to be the woman, and I want the woman to reciprocate and give me some type of benefits. They're not complaining about her being an actual woman.
I'm so that breaks my heart for you.
You just said, hey, Fatty, before you came on,
that's kind of fucked up because you literally said, I actually believe in love.
Yes,
and you still said, I'm sad for you. When you literally said,
no, because you don't think that women. So I would you.
Fatty, did you watch the beginning of the show?
Women,
did you watch the beginning of Fatty, did you see the beginning of the show?
I was in and out.
Hey, Mimi, do you remember what you said out your mouth in the beginning of the show?
What I say?
What do you already see what it is? What did you say most women want from men? Love or money?
That I again
can you concede generally? Mimi, do most women
generally?
Mimi, do
I believe in love, and I don't love men just for their money.
Remember what I asked Smell the Roses? Don't make it about you. Do most women?
That's what I was asking you. Do you believe in love?
Mimi, do you believe most women want love or money?
Again, most women want money. Yeah.
Hey, could you ask for it?
Got your ass.
You ain't get me because I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You just did it again.
Not for me. I'm trying to be as general and as I possibly can. And I personally do believe in love, and I do believe that there are people out here that don't care about how much a man makes, and as long as he, does the best he can and loves and provides the best he can. I don't believe that. I was asking you, do you believe in love?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I don't want you to speak general.
Because if it is in love, why does it feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind?
All right. Okay, so I have to go because I have something at 6, but I have 2 StreamYards open, and I don't. If I delete, then I delete the stream altogether. So Ali, you have to drop me, right?
Okay.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.
See you later. Hey, y'all, we if y'all want to continue on the show, we will be on Ilkhan Ali's side, obviously. If y'all want to continue to be part of the show, just come over. Can you drop? Let me see something.
Ali, she's
I
going
think I can go out, but I don't know if you drop me.
What you said that she will? Oh, she's going live. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Smell the Roses. Oh no, stay on Smell the Roses side. My bad, Smell the Roses. I didn't know you.
No,
no, Fatty's like, Fatty, look at me.
I'm okay. I'm okay if they want to. That's fine.
No, Smell the Roses. No. My bad, y'all. I wouldn't do it like.
This woman is incapable of saying no. Yeah, guys, just go over there while I'm going live. It's fine.
I would never do that, man. I would never do that. God dang. What's going on, my brother Truth?
Oh, he has a chair.
Hold on. Hold, I gotta drop real quick. Hold up real quick.
Okay.
Oh, he been going in on me in the comments.
He said he coming. Oh, Mimi ready too.
He gonna try to come for me.
You know what's funny about it, Mimi? You are more of a realistic, like
she is.
You are more of a realist of a woman, and you probably see that in us, and you're like, oh. So I'm so sorry. No, we just have our eyes open, just like you deal with certain men, and you kind of understand what men going about, and you say, nah, I'm not willing to participate in these shenanigans.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. We don't have to be sorry for you. You look like you're doing good.
But you know what? The part of you that's the logical part, but the other side is still the woman in you. Mimi, you'll be like, damn, I agree with what they say, but I still got to sit out here with my sisters. Just keep that.
No, I don't. I don't subscribe to a great bit of what a lot of these modern day women. I'm a geriatric millennial. Okay. I don't subscribe to the things that these women nowadays are doing. I don't agree with any of it. Okay. So, but that's why it's hard for me to have these conversations and not put myself in it, because they are so far on the other side of the spectrum that I can't even hardly relate to any of them.
Should they go how you okay, tell me how. Give me how. Okay, give me like one way.
Well, you know,
Hold on, I gotta.
People of my again, I was born in 81, so I'm a geriatric.
Tell me how you different.
So everything is completely different. The way y'all communicate, the way y'all date, the way, and I don't know how old you two are, but the way these young people communicate with each other, date each other, the way they dress, the what music they listen to, I can't relate to any of it. You know, so I'm of the era where we still had love songs, the baby begging please, so where men were actually in the era where men were simpish in their music and the way they acted,
and they still cheated on you. They were the worst. The men in the 80s and the 90s cheated way more on you.
Yeah, they did, because all men cheat. Remember, men cheat.
But Mimi, that's the point, right? All it is y'all want to be lied to. Y'all want to be romanced. Y'all want R. Kelly or Mario to be moonwalking and come to you and sing you a poem. Most of those men were players. Like,
yeah, they were.
Right. So there's like I actually think, like, on the balance of probabilities, you get a respectful man is more probable in 2026 than actually in 1996. Right? Because most of the men were on the type of time. Most of the men were outside, that social skills and all that. Most of these men, when they meet a woman, they are prey. They are in a submissive position, like you said. They're trying to qualify to the woman and do everything she wants and all that. And y'all don't like it either. Because there's a lot of men that will cheat on you because they have no choice. They have no weapons. They have no roster. And you do, I don't want to be with a man that thinks I'm the queen of the planet. So either you be extremely well and you get annoyed, or you get treated like a piece of shit and you get annoyed either. Pick your poison.
I choose not to take any poison. How about that?
Sure. The best way to not lose the game is not to play. Welcome to the play.
But you don't think
so
that?
Sorry for you, Mimi. Oh, see,
Mimi, if it's hard to please, if it's hard for a woman to be pleased, and it's hard for her to please a man, but he's willing to take care of you, shouldn't the con and the double standard you give is that he may deal with another woman for peace? It's hard to please you. It's hard to please him. But occasionally, man, since I don't get no peace in her pleasing me, I'm gonna go out and please myself every now and then to continue to taking care of her. Shouldn't that be kind of an acceptable standard in society?
I don't even agree with that, Ali.
How you don't agree with that, Fatty?
Because yesterday you and SH were talking and y'all said that people inside of the relationship should never do something that hurts the relationship. If the woman sees cheating as the ultimate betrayal and is going to fuck up her perception from she will go ballistic, you should refrain from telling women to understand that shit. There's the principle. If a woman shouldn't do nothing that upsets me on my relationship and what we have going on, and she not doing certain things is going to put me on a emotional state, enraged state, and all that, I know that woman react very bad at cheating. So by following the same logic, I shouldn't do nothing that puts the woman on a state where you're going to fuck.
But if I follow that logic, she shouldn't cook, she shouldn't clean, she shouldn't care for the kids, she shouldn't almost do barely anything for the man. Fatty, if everything that she does for the man or the children is upsetting to her.
How are you following my logic? How are you following my logic?
You said if that displeases her and it hurts her, right?
Yeah.
If you cheat on her, then you shouldn't cheat on her because it damages the relationship, correct?
Yes.
So yesterday when we talked about her, she said that she said a man should leave his family if he sacrifices and does for his family and is damaging him, he should leave the family and the children as well too. So I'm saying if she says that damages her, most modern women are already saying that cooking, cleaning, all taking care of their kids, unpaid labor is sacrificing and it's not good for them. And there's slavery, they're maids.
Are you following my logic? Are you okay with women not having sex, denying sex, not cooking, not cleaning, not being submissive? Are you okay with that?
No.
Are you okay with men cheating on women?
Yes.
So you are contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not contradicting. I'm gonna say it again. So let me take it back.
Let me retract my statement and then you got it.
Let me reframe what I said, right? I believe it should be out in the open where women understand that men deal with multiple women. Do I believe that
cheating? Cheating is the lie.
Yeah, that's not cheating.
Cheating is not the sex. Cheating is not the sex. Cheating is the lie. So let me ask you let me ask you the question again. Let me ask you the question again. Now that we understand what cheating is, are you okay with men cheating on women, which is the process of promising monogamy while actually having sex with other women?
No, you should. I'm not okay with her lying. So let's concede him lying, right? Let me concede to that, right? But men are accepting that she lies. She's not going to cooperate. She's not going to listen. She's not going to cook like you want. She's not going to have sex like you want. And the man still accept it. So we live in a society where she's not keeping her word or her end of the bargain. So when shouldn't it be accepted with the man, since she's not doing that he goes outside the house and gets peace? Shouldn't she accept that if she doesn't do her part, that he gets to exercise that right? At least he's still taking care of her. That's all I'm saying.
But that's on the open. When she denies you sex, you know about it. When she doesn't cook, you know about it. When she doesn't clean, you know about it. It's in front of your face. When you cheat, it's not on her face. It's not on your face. At least, one second. Hey, 1 second. At least she has the balls to say you can get no pussy. What you going to do? At least she's giving you a choice.
Go somewhere else.
I'm not having sex with you. I'm not cooking for you. What you going to do? And if you stay, it's your choice because she gave you the choice. She's not doing her job and you stayed. Cheating is taking the choice out of the person. You are going outside. You are saying that you are going to be faithful, going outside and doing what you need to do, and then coming back.
But you said she's having balls and nuts, like it's commendable, like it's honorable.
No, it's because she's giving you Ali. Remember when y'all are having the conversation about the honest deleter, right? The man that comes in and says, I'm a serial killer.
Yes.
But I'm honest about it. Deleting somebody is literally taking the choice away. You made the choice of taking that person's choice of living, which is their life. They have no choice at all. They will make nothing on this life anymore because you took their choice to live.
Yes.
A prostitute, an honest prostitute, is giving you a choice. Yes. I am a prostitute. You are going to deal with me or leave me alone. I'm giving you a choice. So both of them are different because one of them is taking your choice, even though he's honest. The other one is giving you a choice, even though they are a negative person.
Yes,
so,
but we already say they're bait and switching. So if the woman gave a promise and then she switches in a relationship and the man still stays,
she has no words. What you going to do about it?
Right. So
no, 1 second. What you going to do about it?
What you mean she has no words?
She said she's going to have sex with you like y'all were boyfriends and girlfriends. 3 kids in, she gives you none. You get dry for weeks, all that.
Yes.
She has no word. She promised you something and she took it out of the play. What you going to do about what you going to do about
That's what I said. Should the man either be able to leave or cheat? Is he now open?
So are you going to tell your woman, hey, 1 more week of no coochie and I'm going to get something else?
Most men are no, they're not.
What do you are apologies of? Should he tell her the same way she's telling him face to face, I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning? Do you think a man should go to his woman and say, 1 more week of no coochie and I'll find another one that actually give you like?
So the ifs is comparable almost to the shoulds that you don't like a lot of times.
No, it's not. A if is a hypothetical. A should is
what I'm saying,
a prescription.
What I'm saying if man is completely honest with women, most women would leave out of it anyway. They're not going to tolerate.
But that was not the question.
No. Let me finish, Fatty. No, I'm conceding to what you're saying.
No, but you didn't answer the question.
Which question should he do? I said he should.
Should he go to a woman and say, you are not doing your duty, so I'm going to lay on somebody that will?
Yes, he should do that. Yes.
So you are telling men to be honest inside of a relationship and tell, if you're not doing your duty as a woman, I'm going to find somebody that will.
I'm saying he should do that. Yes. But the honesty isn't helping relationships stay together. That's why men lie.
What is your advice? We understand the should be honest. If they were coming to you to give advice, hey, my woman is not having sex with me, not cooking well, we have 3 kids, the mortgage, all these. I'm planning on, if she's not feeding me, I'm going to find somebody that will. I don't want to bring, like, are you telling that man, go and tell her what you said to me? Or are you telling, hey, bro, she chose what she chose? What you telling?
You should start out with that first. If you're not doing this, I'm gonna step out on you.
So that's the advice that you're giving a man.
That's what
right?
he should do first. Yes.
Sure. To me, that's commendable.
Yes, but the problem is that which me and you both know, the lies are working repeatedly with women, and then they leave the guy for lying. Just like Mimi said, don't tell me you're gonna cheat. If I catch you cheating, I'm leaving. But she knows that most men are gonna deal with multiple women, and she said all men are cheaters. So all they're looking for, all the things that benefits them, how they can control the guy, but they're gonna leave him because they controlled him and he was lying in the first place. Anyway.
You said all men are cheaters. I said
Mimi,
I'm on the hunt for the one.
No,
that
you
aren't.
said
Mimi,
that.
you said that. Mimi, Mimi, no, Mimi,
said
Mimi.
that.
You said all men are
said
cheaters.
that.
You said
I've
all
been
men are
watching
cheaters.
all show.
Huh? All
You
men?
said-
No, that's
Yes,
not.
I said.
No.
I said, Mimi.
I have
Mimi,
been
I said,
cheated on in
Mimi,
all my
Fatty,
long-term
hold on,
relationships.
Fatty knows most of my talking points and what we talk about, right? I said most men and women don't cheat.
You said it, Mimi. You said
all men cheat.
You
You
said
said all men
unfortunately.
You said
You said
unfortunately,
all men cheat.
Hold up.
You
The
said
whole time I've been telling the whole time we've been having this conversation.
Hold on, let her land
the
real
whole
quick. Time
time
you respond.
Huh?
But no, you
The whole time we've been having this conversation, I've been saying I don't want to speak from my own personal experiences, but generally, when I say generally, I'm talking about other women. I'm not talking about me and what I think. Okay. So because I don't believe that all men cheat, because if that's the case, I wouldn't, by my logic, I wouldn't be in a relationship with anybody because I'm not dealing with men that cheat.
That's what I said. No, Mimi, that's what I said. I said, why get in a relationship with them, Mimi? But in the beginning of the show, you said that people shouldn't even reveal everything. You shouldn't say all the truth. So I said, if somebody's